I just started recording. Hi, VOD Nation, and hi, stream. Nice to see you here. Welcome back to our first proper edition of Beyond the One Shot because of how well this has done to the Honkai Star Rail D&D. Yippee! Let's fucking go. Now, to go around. Last week we did a Honkai Star Rail one shot, and I said that if this does well, that we will have like the D&D like sorted and everything like that. Well, guess what? Y'all got your wishes. There will be more Honkai Star Rail D&D. And this wouldn't be possible if it weren't for the fact that my players are awesome. Speaking of my players, let us go around the horn and introduce people. Honestly, the one that volunteered first, Odin, introduce yourself and
Oh,
who you are
hi.
playing.
Hi, yeah. I'm that sometimes. Hi, I'm Odin. You usually see me play in the Ruby D&D as everybody's lovable character, Blitz. Or maybe he'll come back one day if Blitz somehow kicks the bucket. He's gotten too way close. And Makataguri. Anyways, I am playing Kasai Homura, the one-armed swordsman, because he got Mara struck at one point and decided that he would rather die, so he cut his arm off. Just the logical reasoning.
Ah, of
And
course.
yeah, he's the however you say it places boy failure. Current win lose ratio is 1 to 1,500,666,601.
Next up on this list, someone who I invited in because of the fact that there is no longer any really bad schedule changes. Um, Brain, Shane.
It is I. Hold your applause. Hold your applause. It's Phonioni, who plays the genius Arius.
Indeed, we will learn. We will learn more. We will
I will
learn
kill
more.
you with hammers.
We will learn more about Arius as we go. But uh he is also a member of the Astral Express, and Shane is here because of the fact that we no longer have a timeline issue of like joining in, or because of the fact Fridays, because now it's Saturdays. Let's fucking go. So he's part of this campaign. Next up on the list, someone who was invited in on the fact that Odin has suggested them, and the fact that they like Honkai Star Rail related stuff, and also D&D song. Introduce yourself and your character.
I am Song. Odin brought me in here. I am going
Hello.
to be playing Finloppy, who is my rabbit boy.
Yes. Yeah.
Hey.
Yes. And of course, he is currently here right now, but he's currently mute and won't be able to join us for a little bit. We have Outrageous Dude, or OD as we call him. He plays Ollie, an artificer. And Ollie, play something from the soundboard real quick, just so they know you're alive. Oh
I
no,
don't
Look
think
like a
he's alive, you
fool.
guys.
I don't think
Make
he's
him look
alive.
like a fool.
He's fucking dead. Oh no!
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get
Oh,
that
there it
fuck
is.
off the
He's
airway.
There it is. There it is. Yeah. Ah, but with all that said and done, I would like to thank everyone for their support in actually wanting this D&D to become a thing. If this didn't work out, we would have done a Zenless one, and it wouldn't be as bad. But so far, we have the Honkai Star Rail D&D, and that is what matters. Uh, and I'd say, without further ado, let us begin properly. I would like all players to sort of keep silent for this one, because I have a few notes on what I want to say for this one in the beginning, just to reiterate what we did in the one shot. Ah, all right, starting in three, two, and one. Uh, it has perhaps been a century and a half since that fateful day. Stars clashed. Stars faded as a catastrophe was destroyed. Nanook the Destruction is no more. This era, new and bright, was brought on by the Trailblaze. A peace seen by most throughout the universe. However, though, there are still troubles with the destruction lying about. The Antimatter Legion still does exist, although fractured and spread apart, no longer as big of a legion as it used to be. The Stellarons still exist amongst planets, and there's only one way to grab them. And of course, amongst everything else, there are still followers of the destruction out there. But that is not the main issue. Those are remnants of a time now long past for normal people. For those that are long-lived, it is merely the blink of an eye. For those that live their lives up to maybe 100 years and then die, it feels like an entire lifetime of peace. Hey, Cynical. But... And, of course, most of all, the importance of it is the fact that this piece was long-lived for perhaps 2, 3 generations. Maybe even more. But... yes, I know, I said all the text chat it was pretty big for a little bit. However, though, that is no longer the case here. A new threat has found itself amongst us. A new ion has showed itself once more, one that has not been given a name yet. However, though its insidious powers seem to bring those that are already dead or near the point of death back. And those that are still alive will fall thrall under its control, no matter what it is. A cloaked figure, one that stares down upon everything with disgust, wanting to control what it can, and wanting to destroy what it can't. It is not the second coming of Nanook, but perhaps it is something equally as dangerous, if not worse. But not all hope is lost. There's one thing that can help everyone, and that is the path of the Trailblaze. Something that many people wish to have done. Many people now trail the stars, making their own path forwards as the path and era of the Trailblaze comes back in full force. There are many people that explore the stars in the name of the Trailblaze, but the proprietors, the ones that actually pave the way forward, the ones that actually do explore the worlds, not just for recreation, but for actual trailblazing. The Astral Express, home to new family, maybe home to the old family as well, if they're still around. It is important to realize that being alone does not make you powerful. It is those that you surround yourself with. Your journey will not end until it is time. So make a choice you know you won't regret. And make sure it's a choice that you can live with for the rest of your life. Because in the path of the Trailblaze, you will lose people, but you will also gain so much more. Go forward, Trailblazers. There's so much more left for you to see. And that is all.
Take a shot.
Take a
'Cause I
second.
know what he's based this new character, this new thing around. So get ready to start taking shots, y'all. And you're going to be ending up in the hospital.
Alrighty. Let's actually perhaps a day, to say the least. Um, the Astral Express has not left the Xianzhou just yet. It's been 2 days, mainly because of the fact that Tripios has stuff to sort of talk to with the general, and of course the current troubles that occur within it. You guys have went through quite the harrowing experience of fighting something. What looked to be a Mara-stricken soldier. I forget what the actual boss is called, but it turned into something more monstrous. However, though, you guys have not only gained another member of the Astral Express in the form of a failed divinator, but a new Foxian war chief? A new Borisan warhead. What what do what do you do when a stray pops into the Astral Express? Well, apparently adopted, that's what they did. As you guys
You're our
adopted
friend
a
now.
very
We're having
feral
soft tacos later.
you guys adopted a very feral Foxian woman. uh, and currently, the sound of the Astral Express, the horn or the whistle, sort of like blows as the Astral Express starts up. As everyone is currently going on about their day, and we are going to start off with. I'm gonna roll a d4 here real quick. Arius, you're up.
So we're still in, like docked in the Jianzhou, right?
Yeah. The Astral Express is currently starting up. It seems like it's readying itself to sort of leave the Xianzhou. But yes, you're still docked.
He's just standing, like looking out the window, just brooding, just morons.
As you're sort of brooding, you feel a tap on your shoulder as Trivio sort of like sits herself down. All right, brooding, what's on your mind?
I didn't see a single one of my creations out there while we were fighting.
Well, considering that a lot of the damage was done near the Alchemist Commission, I'm pretty sure your Rumatons were there.
If they let me upgrade them like I suggested hundreds of years ago, maybe we wouldn't have almost died.
Maybe. Perhaps. But, you know how stubborn they can be. You see as she sort of like looking out like sort of wistfully. Ah. There's like a moment, like, I want you to roll me an insight on her.
Yippee!
Insight on the funny Trevios.
That is a 8.
8?
8.
It's so hard to tell what this Chaos Gremlin's mind is up to half of the time. She's intelligent, no doubt about it, but there's sort of. You can't quite tell what's on her mind at any given moment. Whether or not it's food, whether or not it's the next path to go towards, or whether or not it's another place entirely. But sort of hard to tell.
What ails you, Tribios?
She sort of looks down. I'd be lying if I said that I didn't love the Trailblaze, but I get a little homesick sometimes. Normally a call to Aglaya helps me out with that, but I so desperately miss Amphorius. I so desperately miss the sprawling fields, the giant library where I could just read whatever I wanted to. I know the other Chrysosaurs are probably dealing with whatever they're going through, but I just couldn't keep myself, you know? I couldn't stay in one place for too long. But sometimes I wish I could just go back home, see them again.
No reason why we can't stop on Enforius if it's on the way somewhere.
Of course.
I'm sure the younger ones would like to see a world created from mimetic energy.
Considering you were there for the most part when Tomb was around.
Please, I was a child then compared to now. Still thinking the Jianzhou could fill my appetite.
Yes. And then you found yourself with us, and then the Genius Society. It's
At
interesting.
least someone recognizes my genius.
Well, would you make such defenses for the Astral Express like this? How can I not? Uh, she sort of stands up. Though, it is still surprising that the High Elder followed you in here.
I think the High Elder just wanted to not have to sit doing their responsibilities all day.
And so they handle the responsibilities of healing people and part of the Astral Express. And doing what she wants. Well, I guess she's doing what she enjoys. And also following her own art. So I guess there's nothing wrong with it, but still.
I'm surprised they didn't scream at you to give her back.
Well, the Xianzhou still owes the Astral Express a great debt, considering Fantalia was still a big problem, and a lot of the problems that stemmed from the Xianzhou were also solved by the Trailblazers. I mean, yes, Fei Zhao and the others did take care of Hule, but Hule's horde was quelled by the Trailblazers. Or so that's what we're told. I wonder what. I wonder how. Oh god, I forget what Tribi calls the Trailblazer.
Little Gray.
Yeah, thank you. I wonder how Little Gray is doing. The
I don't know. I never met the Trailblazer even when they were on the Xian show.
yes. It sort of makes me wonder where they are now. If they're living a normal life, or if they're still trailblazing out there in the stars on their own with their friends.
When you have an unknown variable in a hypothesis, it's best to sum up the chances of both variables and figuring out which one is more likely. Does this Little Gray of yours seem like they could settle down?
Not at all. They always have itchy feet, always wanting to run somewhere else, see what there is to the world. Their path, their path to Trailblaze never really ended for them after destroying Nanu. Honestly, it's concerning and a little bit inspiring how they keep trailblazing. One would think that they're the new Akavili.
It isn't an impossible factor, but I feel like if they were ascended to Aeon Hood, they would have gazed on you before.
It's known that they probably would have given their gaze to most of their friends, or anyone who wishes to blaze a trail. If that is the case, I wonder if we'll meet again. Maybe. Who knows? Thank you for listening to me, Arias. Also, I got a message from Screwlum. Directed towards you. He needs a little bit of help configuring the simulated universe. He's intelligent, but he wants your smarts for technology to meld with his. To see if they can come up with something equally as good, if not better.
I'll contact him shortly. I wish to brew just a little longer.
She nods.
Consider it my way of curing my own homesickness.
Of course. Try not to brood too much. The path of the Trailblaze never stops. She pats your back before she walks off with a hum. We now go to Odin's character, who I'm still remembering the name of course.
One sec. Kasai Homura.
Kasai. You find
Yeah.
yourself on the
Hello.
Assel Express. Properly, this time. Getting a medical diagnosis from the High Elder Videodora herself. Bailu. Now considerably older
This is
than the small girl that you remember.
When in the world did they give you a growth spurt?
She sort of like looks up. For lack of a better term, she looks like Bai Hung. One
I
of
need to
the
see an image of that because I don't know who that is.
that is one of the the High Cloud Quintets. That was consisting of Blade, Jingliu, Jingyuan, the Don Hung's previous incarnation,
I hung.
and
One sec.
yeah, Bai Hung. Baiheng. Because I don't know if it is confirmed or anything, but Bailu is sort of a reincarnation of Baiheng. Because they
Huh.
look very similar. But instead of being a boxing, she's a
This
Videodora.
medical examination is entirely. Yeah. Listen, Doc, I don't think this medical exam is entirely necessary.
I'm just checking the traces of Marastruck. Don't worry about it. I've already found the cure for Marastruck.
I
I'm just
can
double
tell that you shoved it down my throat.
Yes, because otherwise, look, I know you want to be very strong and everything, but being Marastruck is also tied to your life force. So if that inner fire of yours starts burning once again, you'll burn through your life. And sadly, who knows how many years that will shave off of you. For all
Anytime I
if
use
you
my fire, yes, I do burn a little bit of my life force.
Yes, and guess what? You don't live forever. At most, if you keep burning it like this, you'll have the same lifespan as a normal human, or maybe even less if you keep using it after the fact.
I have no choice.
Everyone has a choice.
If
You
I
just
got
made
it,
the wrong one at the time. Look, if you want to use your powers without much worries about your life force being drained, I can help you with that. But none of this using the Marastruck for anything like that. I've seen what happens to people that rely on the Marastruck's powers. It's not good, and it's not pretty. Unless you want to end up like Yingxing.
well, riddle me this, Doc. I've had a feeling even after chopping my arm off, the Marstruck was still with me, so that's how I was kind of fueling my fire for a bit.
Oh, we can find
The
something to fuel
abundance
it.
was helping.
Yes, but the abundance can only do so much. Burning away at the Mara. She like exhales a bit. Think of it like this: being Mara struck is like a virus. It's there. It'll somehow adapt. And then, when your fire can no longer kill it, what will you do then? Then you'll be using your fire, as well as being Mara struck and losing your mind. You walk a fine line already, and although the line is a lot wider than what Blade had, it is still a path you cannot tread without the fear of falling.
I am nothing like that person.
You
You
may
just
not
fix the
be
same monster, you just person.
you may not be anything like him. That is true. But it is also important that you can end up like him.
Well, what do you suggest? Because kinda my fire is literally the only thing I've got going for me. I do not have a talent for the blade. Have
Fuel.
it as
I require a bit of fuel. And if anything is correct, the Path of the Trailblaze can sort of supplement that. The Path of the Trailblaze helps out in harsh climates and keeping you going, even if you feel tired at times. However, although that is much more of an abstract concept, I have a few medicines that you could possibly take that can boost your metabolism, to say the least.
nope. No drugs. No drugs.
They aren't more
I
drugs
want
as
my
they aren't drugs as more as it is snacks. You require fuel for yourself. So eating a lot probably helps burn away a lot of the stuff. So instead of burning away at your life, you can burn away the food that you eat, which means that you'll have to consume a lot of it. Make sense?
Yeah, I think so.
I have a few things that I made that are high in calories, very difficult to break down, so maybe those can work out for you. Just eat a few of those, maybe one or two of them, and perhaps they can help you out along maybe one Trailblaze journey. And you see she takes out these like very big, like sort of like orbs covered in sugar, for lack of a better term. Here.
What? He's gonna look at them. And he's gonna take one of them, and he's just gonna pop it. Just pop.
It's sweet. But like when like you chew on it, it's kind of like it's a little dense. Not kind of like jawbreaker dense, but like it takes a bit of chewing. And when you take it, you feel satiated enough. Um this is probably enough for your fire to like burn through at the very least like an entire day. Perhaps maybe even 2 days.
He's gonna hold out his hand and focus as like the very tips of his hair begin to start embering as fire comes from his hand. Maybe it'll work.
The Trailblaze works in many different ways, and the path that you followed kind of no longer exists. Honestly, the fact that you
What do
still
you
have
mean?
the Nook is dead.
Oh yeah, he died, didn't he?
Yes, the fact that you still have the powers of the destruction shows that you have much more of an affinity to that of a dead god than anyone else would be. That doesn't mean it's bad. I mean, look at Finon.
I mean, if you think about it, something could take its place. Without destruction, creation runs rampant. So he's gonna just pull that.
The problem,
Abundance
the
becomes a
prob,
problem without destruction,
the
vice
problem,
versa.
the problem with the destruction is that it wanted to destroy everything. And that also included most of his Lord Ravagers wanting to destroy other paths. Lord Ravagers were created to destroy everything, which would lead to destruction.
Huh.
Did you know that Jingliu was one such candidate to become a Lord Ravager?
No, I did not, honestly.
She would have led the universe to a very untimely end, and she would have destroyed the abundance and the hunt.
Huh. Well, what's the worst case scenario? I'm the reincarnation of a dead god?
Highly doubtful, but if that were to be the case, how unfortunate that that is how your soul is. Subtle foreshadowing question mark? Maybe.
Oh, god.
You're giving me plot, okay? I can work with this.
Even so, I'm still me.
Yeah.
If anything, if
You're your own
much as I
person.
hate it, I could go back to being a divinator.
Well, since
I
you're
don't
here,
wanna go back.
you're no longer a divinator. You're a trailblazer. And that means that you're going to explore many worlds, and you're going to encounter many new scenes.
As long as we don't go to a place that's a beach. I hate the sand.
Roll me an insight check.
Oh god. I hate the sand.
Roll me an insight check.
It's the one thing I don't have in. I don't think I have proficiency in with either my class or my race. I gotta check real quick. Shit.
Roll the dice.
See,
I'm
what?
finding things. I'm gonna just assume
Come
yes.
on, why don't we spin the wheel? See whom it may call.
Okay. Insight, I believe, is the intelligence modifier,
Wisdom.
or is it
It
the
is
wisdom?
wisdom. It is wisdom.
Is wisdom me?
It's wisdom.
Ah, shit. That is a. Let me go to my calculator. We are still at +3, or is it +2 now that we're at level 5?
I think level 5 is. Let me double check.
Level 5 is +3 proficiency,
Yeah.
right? I believe
Okay.
so. Yeah,
Hold on,
my
hold
sheet's
on,
saying that.
Let me double check. Let me double check.
11.
Sorry, I am double checking. I am double
Okay.
checking. At level
Okay.
5, yeah, your guys' proficiency bonus is +3.
Okay, so I rolled an 11.
And 11?
I got an 11.
Well, I'm gonna roll something for her real quick. Let's see how well she. Yeah. She gives you a small smile. It's not. You can't gain anything from it. It's more of just like a. Oh, like a good. Like, oh, that's a. Oh, good to know that you don't like sand smile, and not anything else. All right. Well, I do have something to offer you, just in case if you get hurt in the middle of battle, and you require it.
Oh.
It's a bit slapdash, and I made enough for the Trailblaze team, but here, as she holds out a gourd for you.
What is this?
This is medicine. It's a cure. Not for Marastruck, but it's to heal you. I can sometimes join you on your Trailblaze expeditions. That is very true, but I do still have to tend to people here as well. If that makes sense. Some of us have to kill. Some of us have to keep the Astral Express safe while we watch.
Whatever happened to the original Astral Express crew? The red-haired lady with the satellite gun,
Himiko.
Ice Lady, Donham, and Trailblazer. You were on their team, to my knowledge. Maybe?
No, I joined in a little bit. I was there before Himiko retired, but after the nuke was destroyed, the Trailblazer, Dawnhug, and March, I wouldn't say they disappeared, but they left. blazing their own trail
Hmm.
together. As to what that could entail, I have no clue, but who knows?
Huh. Who knows?
Miss Himiko is retired in Plan Arcadia.
Huh.
She's not at the age where she can continue trailblazing.
Alrighty. I can live with that information.
And
I'm gonna go
well,
make sure our feral friend over here isn't trying to raid the kitchen.
and Mr. Welt. I don't know where Mr. Welt is.
Yeah, I heard about how he could pretty much summon black holes.
And
Honestly, that would have been really cool to use.
he could do a lot more than just make black holes. That old man was holding back a
Oh, you
lot of
mean
power.
that. Hmm.
He could match Zephyro in power.
Hmm.
By the way,
Well,
you would know this. Zephyro was the strongest Lord Ravager.
oh. Zephyro is in the guide, one of the Destruction Aeon
One of
Destruction followers.
one of the emanators of destruction, the strongest emanator of destruction.
Well, if we ever find him, I want him to teach me a thing or three.
Maybe. The man is really good, and he has an odd knowledge about a lot of things. Now then,
All right.
run along ahead, and for the love of God, bring her here. I still need to do an examination on her, see if she's actually doing well or
Right.
her mind's fractured or anything.
I will rock. Right, get out of the kitchen.
Speaking of the kitchen, Finn,
Yes.
you find yourself in the kitchen. This is still during the conversation between Bailu and Kasai. So Kasai, you won't be entering this just yet.
Okay.
You see as this new girl you brought in, she doesn't speak much. She does like grunts. She like gives nods. And sometimes she does talk, but generally she doesn't like to. And she's currently like grabbing like food and like drink, and she's like setting it like down. She's like munching on like a piece of bread, and then she like offers like a slice towards you. Like, do you want some? Like,
Oh my god, I love her already. Finn, he would happily take it. I mean, the really only dietary restriction thingy is he can't eat meat, but outside of that, he's perfectly down. He's not picky.
yeah,
So he would just take some of the bread that she's offering.
yeah. She is tall. She's toned, but not like overly like muscular, like most Foxians are.
How tall exactly? I know Finn is decently tall too.
She's around like 6'2".
I think Finn is like, depending on, I think he's like 6'8", but then his ears make him appear closer to 7 foot.
Yeah,
So he's a little bit taller, just a little bit.
just a nickel bit taller. That does make it is kind of interesting to look at this woman because it is as you look there's a clear sense of I don't know if you would call it like self, but you could tell that a part of her is like feral, like a wolf, but like the glow in her eyes, the light is still there, like someone is still in control, if that makes sense.
I think I get what you mean.
Yeah. And she like eats like the bread a little bit, then she like takes like a bit of milk, takes like a sip, She takes like a moment, tastes, she nods, like sips like the milk again, sort of like enjoying herself. Sort of looking towards you, then sort of looking towards you, then your ears. That there's like a bit of like a sparkle in her eyes. Almost like she wants to pet them, but like she knows it would be rude to ask.
Finn being able to tell this, he would like bend down a little lower so she can. He doesn't mind people like touching them as long as they ask.
Yeah, she she looks a little surprised before like reaching out her hand and like gently like patting and like feeling like the ears, gives you like a few pats on the head. She makes that oh like a noise. Soft.
They are very soft from what I'd assume. He's just like politely letting her do this. He's just not stopping her or anything if she likes it.
Yeah. Uh, by the way, this girl is wearing a like crop top and like baggy pants, because that is what could fit her in this. Her hair is normally like down to her neck, but she has it like in a ponytail this time around, as courtesy of Tripios having to give her like clothes that aren't like the rags that she was wearing.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah,
I assume that Trivia's kind of like, gave her a little makeover, like once she got on the ship.
yeah. She smells a lot nicer too, because she actually took like a bath and everything. So she looks a lot cleaner. She's no longer like smudged or like dirty. She has a pretty like fair face, all things considered. Uh, for there are like a few like blemishes, like a few scars here and there. Some clearly are of combat. Like there's like a scar like across like her nose, like like the generic like nose scar that like anime characters can have sometimes.
Yeah, generally.
Yeah. Um, some scars look not so deep. But there is particularly one scar where it is actually deep, and it is at her side, and it looks like a deep like gash that like healed itself over rather well. This girl looks like she went through hell and back and still lived.
Finn would definitely notice, and I don't know if he like comment on it because like that's kind of rude to go asking about just generally. But I mean, he has his own scars too, and at the very least, he'd recognize that she's definitely been through some shit. Because,
Yeah,
like, I mean, clearly how they found her, she's been through some shit anyways, so.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, she was in prison.
She was, in fact, imprisoned, so that didn't really help anything.
But as she takes a moment, friend, home.
I would say this place really does feel like home, too. And I also see you as a good friend. He tries to, like, pat her on the head back, just, like, holding his hand over, like, carefully, but
Yeah.
not, like, petting until he actually knows it's okay.
You like raise your hand, and there's like a you can see that there's a moment where she like freezes, but then sort of she lets herself like relax a little bit, seeing as she's already declared you as a friend, and she like lowers her head. She, you pat her head. Her ears are very like soft, like really, really soft, and uh, she sort of like looks back. Look, yes, food, hungry. As uh, she starts like digging through like food, and she starts cooking. And I'm gonna roll 2 separate cooking checks. One for a dish with like meat, which she requires, and one more for vegetarian purposes. To
$20 says they are both nat ones.
Well, one was a 10, the other one was a natural 20. I'll take that natural 20 for the meat dish and that 10. What is her cooking utensils things? I forgot that that her stats actually have her really good at cooking. So that's a +8 to her cooking.
Damn, she's a chef.
She's a chef. Yeah, she cooked. And uh I'd say everyone can smell the like aroma of food being cooked. 2 separate meals being made. One for those that uphold a much more vegetarian style, and another one. Um, she's making lasagna. She's making a vegetarian lasagna, and she's making just a full-on like Garfield lasagna.
Lagna.
Lasagna.
Good thing she knows how to cook, because I don't think Finn has any idea how to.
Yeah.
He's probably just been over here eating whatever vegetables he can find in the fridge.
You see, like, despite the fact that she feels like she should be like wild, you see as her posture sort of like changes as she cooks, almost as if her body's moving via muscle memory of how to cook or how to make food. And like the look on her face is someone of what you could assume the person she was probably before becoming a warhead. Now, a good portion of this is you don't know if she became a warhead willingly, or if she did do it willingly, the reasons as to why.
Finn will try to make some conversation, seeing that she's actually doing very well at cooking. I assume you've done this before.
She gives a nod. Back home. Scarce. Village. Protected.
It is very impressive. Maybe you could teach me at some point. I don't think I have ever cooked anything since coming to the Astral Express.
She sort of like she points like a spatula towards you. Watch. Learn. Important. Skill. Life.
He does exactly as she asks, like looking over and seeing what she's even doing.
Intelligence.
I think Finn's intelligence is better here. What is it in this? He has a +1 for intelligence modifier. Let me roll that and see if he actually picks it up. Nat 1.
Nat one.
That is a nat 1. Okay.
You are a little lost. Honestly. The way of cooking is so much more different than the way of combat. There's such like meticulous steps. She's boiling pasta, and then she is straining it out, and then on top of that, she's having she's like the ground like beef. She's like cooking it and like sauteing. There's so many steps that you need to follow. Your brain sort of like stops functioning. Like you're still watching, but you struggle to retain any of the information. You still retain a little bit, but you don't retain as much as you probably would want to.
I mean, that's better than I expected for a nat 1, but surprisingly. He's trying his best.
Yes, and the best is all one could ask for. It is now about time where Pasai, you can probably come in.
Get away from the kitchen!
You see as Rocco like turns her head like, as she's currently you see two very immaculately made lasagnas.
He's gonna
She's
look
doing
at
just
that
fine. She's doing just
and then look
fine.
at
It
her.
looks good.
Look at her. You know how to cook.
She gives a
He's gonna
nod.
look at her. You know how to cook. You.
Huh.
May I have some?
She like tilts her head. She looks up. Yeah.
He's going to make him a plate and look around. He can't find the silverware, so he's just like, screw it. He just picks it up and hand just shoves it all into his mouth.
I need both of you to roll me an insight check on this girl.
Okay. Let me. What's insight for my boy? His is. Okay, not very good, but it's fine.
Mm,
He got a 12.
19.
Nice. You couldn't find the silverware. You could have asked her. Finn, you quite don't. Let's see how well she hides it, actually. That's also important. She got a 2. So
Oh
both-
god, what did she do?
So you grab like the nicely like made lasagna, the piping hot lasagna, by the way, in your hand. You like the serving that you got, and you just shoved it into your mouth in a very uncivilized manner. You
Finn's just
see
looking at him horrified.
her face is. It doesn't move much, but her eyes say everything, and something inside of her is dying, yelling to come out, but like she can't express it in any way. Like her face doesn't look disgusted; it looks so neutral. It's hard to tell. And then she like goes back
Wow.
to. She serves up, and she opens a drawer right where she was, and there's the silverware. And then she very gently puts a fork on your plate. No.
Hmm. Well, to be honest, I grew up pretty much by myself, so I don't even know what silverware looks like.
You've
I'm
been
an
on the
orphan.
express longer than me. You don't have an excuse.
I've just joined. You've been on the express longer than me.
Oh yeah, funny. Don't mind the short-term memory loss.
And the brain damage.
Oh.
And the brain damage. And the brain damage.
Oh yeah, and that too. Yeah, don't mind me.
She she then serves you the vegetarian lasagna. Finn. She's sort of like looking at you, like expectantly.
He gladly takes it and is going to take a bite of it like a civilized person and not shove it in his mouth.
So, to describe these
Yeah,
two
what I
different lasagnas to these two different players, fucking, hey, Kasai, this is the best shit you've had since you left the Xianzhou. This shit is peak cooking.
He's gonna go over, wash his hand, just starts running the water over it, and like, I forget I don't have an arm.
Yeah.
Can I get some help?
You see,
I'm shocked that he hasn't taken fire damage from the piping hot lasagna, but Finn decides to help and just turn on the water.
He goes over and looks at them as he just creates fire in his hand. I've been able to do this since I was a child.
Makes sense.
Doggy, I have a question.
What's up?
How loud of a commotion is there in that kitchen right now?
It's you can hear like the muffled sounds of like talk and the hustle and bustle.
Well, I'm talking about like when Kasai like ran in screaming to get out of the kitchen. Like
Yeah,
from then
you heard,
on.
you heard that. You heard that.
May I intrude for a mini second?
Yes, you can. Neat.
Sure.
You guys see a door very slowly open. Children, I'm on the phone. He's gonna
Don't mind her.
Family.
She's just
shut-
overreacting. It's fine. Do you want some lasagna?
Save me a slice. I'm on the phone. Sorry, screw him. Yeah, okay. No. Red over blue, buddy. And then he's gonna shut the door.
But my brain is just like, ooh, fresh pie. Save me a slice. Okay, that's good. That's good.
That's
It's enough slices.
that's enough slices.
uh,
It's just
you see, as
looking at
she portions the lasagna like well enough. Finn, this shit is divine. Pom Pom makes some really good food, but you know that if Rockrai were to help out Pom Pom with like the food making in like the future, this would be glorious. Like even more so.
This is probably the best thing I've had since I've been back.
it's the best thing I've ever had ever outside of the place I lived because I can't pronounce the name right.
Zien Zhou.
Zienjo.
Zien
This is
Zhou.
the best thing I've had outside of the Zienjo. I've only ever been in the Zienjo.
She
By the
gives
way-
a small smile.
Never did. Do you got a name?
You see her, she. Hi.
Rock Cry?
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Rockrai, I need you to come with me. Bilo Doc wants to check in on you, make sure you ain't got nothing wrong with you, broken bones, internal bleeding, possible memory loss, wink wink nudge nudge.
You can't even blame me for that one. I don't know what happened.
Dragon lady, do you need right?
She like
Uh,
nods as she like takes like some lasagna. She takes 2 plates, one for Bailu, one for herself. On
Can I
phone.
Okay.
Seconds ready in hour.
Okay.
Behave.
I
Leave for rest.
Hmm.
As she sort of like walks towards Bailu's place. And all of you guys eat lasagna. That includes you, Arius.
You're getting family bonding time whether you like it or not.
I'm on
Arius,
the phone.
Arius.
Yeah.
I need you to roll me an intelligence check with advantage.
Here, 17.
17. Okay, perfect. That should be enough. Is it enough? Yes, it is. You passed the threshold by 2. So, it was a 15. As you sort of talk, you hear Squilum speak. I thank you for your assistance, Arius. Madam Herda has had troubles with the simulated universe. Gaining the ability to see what this new ion is all about is vexing, to say the least.
As long as Madame Herda doesn't hear you say that she's having trouble.
Oh, I would not let her hear me say that once before. But she is still a really important piece to the simulated universe. So is Ron May and Steven. But
I'm
you have,
always happy to lend a hand.
of course, your insights are definitely helpful, especially in the upgrading of the machinery that makes the simulated universe. We fully intend to explore the possibilities of this new ion to see whether or not it is a dangerous thing or if it is a minor threat to handle. What is your thoughts on this new ion that we encounter? And I need you to roll me
Well,
history with advantage.
yippee, yippee. That is a 26.
26. All right. Now, I'm going to ask this to you as your DM. What information do you wish to know about this Eon?
All of it.
All of it? All right, let me bring this up. All right, I hope y'all are ready to take notes. You're going to get
Okay, let me
you
pull
got
everything out.
this is going to be notes on your big bad.
Uh-oh. Okay, sure.
This new ion it doesn't quite have a name because of the fact they are unknown, for lack of a better term. So, however, though, they go by many names. They go by the Lich. They go by the Dark. Um, they some of it is anything related to death and or darkness, but the path that they walk is the path of rot, the path of the dark. No one has really settled on a proper term for their path, but the one that seems to be sticking is the darkness. But that can sort of imply just about anything. It's a very whole encompassing kind of deal. It This ion itself destroys worlds, civilizations, and people not through physical means of destruction, but via corruption of the people and the dead. Normal people become monsters, and the dead become thralls and pawns for a ever expanding legion. It because So far, this threat is very relatively new, and the threat that it is currently spreading is not as intense as it could be, even with its all consuming power. As far as anyone knows, there are no emanators for the darkness. Not yet, at least. However, though, it is highly stipulated that if emanators were to be made, these emanators would have to be made rather quickly, and or if one full proper emanator is made, who knows what power that thing could hold. Many people have given this ion a proper name, despite the fact that it does not have one. They have referred to him as him, they, them, she. It doesn't really have a gender, so to speak, as Necron. The Ion of Darkness. That is all current information you have on it. As of now,
It's totally not terrifying. Artis is kind of like jot this information down on like a spare piece of scrap paper he has. And he's gonna be like, alright, Skrilum, I am being called away for dinner by the children in Trebios.
of course, do take care of the Trailblazers while you are still there.
We shall catch up with tea and whatever when the next time we find ourselves on the space station.
Of course. Ron May also is interested in seeing the new cake critters that she makes. Apparently, she made one in your likeness.
I don't know if that's a compliment or not. Screw 'em. I'm gonna.
That one considers itself to be the smartest among the critters. So perhaps
As
it
it should.
is. That took me out of character for a bit. That took me out of character, as it should. Oh my god. Okay. I'm sorry. Give me a moment. Ugh.
That took the wind out of Nagi.
Yeah, that did. With a bit of a what seems to be a chuckle. Very well then. I shall continue my work as it is. Take care of yourself. And
Take
I will
care,
see you
Screw 'em.
soon.
Of course. T hangs up and walks out to join the others with their lasagna and their shenanigans.
Their lasagna.
Yeah. You see as you walk towards like the kitchen, you pass by Bailu's room, which you know is technically the doctor's office, but it's her room. It's where she experiments with a lot of stuff. Um, you hear like her voice talking to someone. Whether or not you wish to listen in or go on and make your lasagna, eat your lasagna, is completely up to you.
Am I nosy or not? Yeah, I'm nosy.
All right. I'm just gonna give this to you because of the fact that you are sort of like staying around Bailu's room. All right. Let's see here. A red outline around the eyes. Very clearly, you did consume the Crimson Moon. However, though your eyes show signs that you're still in control, meaning that whatever Borizin you were fighting, you won against. However, though, your mind is not completely fractured, but very clearly part of you is stopping you from communicating properly. And sort of reverting to a primalish state. Interesting. Let's see. By every means of the word, you can probably come back to being normal, but it's going to be very difficult. You need to completely surpass this Crimson Moon. Who knows how long that will take? Whether or not it'll happen. And you hear a sort of like saddened noise. Like a whimper. I'm not saying you're not able to, but you may not be able to communicate well for a while. And who knows what kind of power the Boris and Crimson Moon can give you. Do not try to lose yourself in the new power that you have, if possible. Try not to use it at all, if needed. But just know that I'll do my best, but I can't make any guarantees. You have a few fractured ribs. A bit of treatment from me can help you out a little bit, but you've been through hell and back, so don't try to push yourself. We're not sending you in on this next Trailblaze expedition, but if needed, we will see what we can do, okay? And you hear like a grunt. Alright. That should be enough. Also, try to not tease Lady Treebios. The moment you do, she'll find different ways of pranking you. And you hear like a snort before you hear footsteps like walking. What do you do?
I'm going to very casually act like I was just walking by.
Yeah.
Just hands in pocket.
Hmm.
Just
Do.
As
Totally conspicuous.
as you walk into the kitchen and you eat, all of you gain the benefits of, again, a long rest. You guys regain your HP if you did lose anything like that. And you hear Tribios sort of talking. Well then, we know where our next Trailblaze expedition will lead us. Arius, we are going to need you for this one.
where
You
are we going?
Well, you wish to do some personal research on Stellarons, don't you?
Unrestricted research.
Unrestricted research, in-field research even.
Alright, guys, sit down, strap in. Where are we going?
So, there used to be a very wondrous water-filled planet that is now as dry as a desert, very literally. Supposedly, there are 2 Stellarons on that planet. And, currently, while society still lives amongst that place, it's not as big as it used to be. It is a hub for the Antimatter Legion, or a place where there's still the Antimatter Legion. And on top of that, it is a place where the gaze of Necron is looking towards. So perhaps there's something there that Necron is looking at.
So it's an opposite of Eurylo 6.
Most definitely, yes. And though Eurylo 6 has definitely gotten a lot better with grasslands, no, although it's still an ever-changing winter, the grasslands are starting to come back, and life is starting to bloom anew. However, though, this isn't just a singular Stellaron that did a lot of damage, it's 2 of them. Meaning that this place probably held something very important. Very, very important.
So, what are we doing? Are we going to try and, take the Stellaron?
Well, of course.
What's a Stellaron?
I'm going to give this to you because of the fact that this is well-known lore in most of Star Rail. Stellarons are a source of destruction. It is very literally planet cancer, for lack of a better term.
Planet cancer?
Yeah. The Stellarons destroy
Actually,
every
Mr.
world.
DM,
Uh-huh.
Stellarons are a product of the Harmony.
Huh.
They're just really fucked up. They're literally, it's still cancer. It's just product of the Harmony.
Ah, fair enough. Oh, no. No, Andres? No. Sorry. My dog,
No.
peeked into my room and I'm just like, no. No,
Though I will say,
No.
it's also believed in lore that they are from the destruction. It's really, no one really knows that they're from the Harmony. So, you know what? It's fine.
Yeah.
They can't make their mind up. It's bull.
That's fair. Current-
Question.
What's up?
When we have the Stellaron, what exactly are we gonna do with it?
Well, we actually
gonna
do
eat it.
store the Stellarons, and the Astro Express can purify them. I think that is actually what happens with the Stellarons. The Astro Express does still purify does actually purify them.
Yeah.
Upon grabbing the Stellarons, we purify them. However, though, I know very well how much my brain. I know how much Ares wants to do a bit of infield research, so I'm letting him have a good look at the Stellarons. Try not to get corrupted by them, because they do give promises of sweet nothings, but I believe in your mental fortitude.
Okay. Okay.
Once we secure these Stellarons, we purify them, and hopefully this planet will come back to what it used to be, an ocean-filled world.
Wait a minute, it's sand?
A lot of sand.
Hey guys, I'm staying on the ship. I'm staying on the train. Y'all have fun.
What is wrong with sand? What's wrong with it?
It's coarse, it's pretty, it gets everywhere. You can't get it out of your kimono. No!
You're really not going to be afraid of
Arius gives
sand.
Kirbios this knowing look of, I can handle that. Don't worry, I got it.
Yes.
Well,
She's
even if
just
you're staying
smiling.
behind, I'm still going with.
You see if as Kasai says that he's not going, Rockra perks up eh? Yeah. And then she points to herself can I go? And you see his body says no, you
take
cannot go.
Rockcry.
No.
Take Rockcry.
Kasai, you're going whether you want to or not. If you want to be part of the Trailblazing expeditions, it is tradition for the newbie to go on the next expedition going forward.
So why isn't she going?
Because she's still healing from wounds.
Fair enough.
You'll be
Fine, I'm
fine.
going, but you're
Just
helping me
stand.
wash my sand. You're helping me wash the sand out.
Chibios
Who
gives like
is?
a small smile. Go on then.
The person
Uh,
in orders.
And boop, allow me to.
Please sit down as we enter hyperspeed. What?
Yep. It takes you guys get 2 full days of rest. As you hear Pom Pom say, "Alright everyone? Sorry, I'm just going to I fucking random name generator.
Wow, now he doesn't
all
have
right,
a name for it.
we are going to
Very
Parvos 12.
professional.
We are going to Parvos 12. I would like for all of you to strap in. Please try not to stand and be sent flying as the train enters hyperspace. We will be there shortly. And and as the train
Super
starts,
Wumbo.
the train starts. The wheels start spinning, one after another. It's slow at first, moving, then it gets faster and faster, and you hear 3, 2, 1, and you guys are sent blasting towards the cosmos. The stars pass you by. It is as if worlds pass. Greens, blues, purples, whatever you might see, feel, think about the world outside, it passes. As you leave the Lafu and enter a new planet, the train slows down at its stop, the corner of this planet, and you see a grayish, a gray and brown mass of what used to be a planet. All right, here we are.
That's a lot of moisture.
All right,
I assume there would be.
we're on Parvos. Welcome to Parvos 12. Now, all of you, it is important to assume that there are going to be hostiles upon landing, but do make sure you keep yourselves do make sure to keep yourselves safe. We don't know whether or not the Antimatter Legion is still around, but we also don't know whether or not the Antimatter Legion will provide suitable battles. I would like for all of you to assume that nothing and no one can be trusted. And if you meet people, always stay on guard, because you never know whether or not they mean well. Arius, I do expect you to keep them safe.
Just a very heavy sigh. Must I play babysitter every time?
Well, if you are going to find the Stellaron, you'll find it together. So, if something bad ends up happening while you're studying that Stellaron, they'll be able to watch your back. I'm going to open up a sentry gate onto the planet, so you can walk in and not have to make landfall, if needed. It's not as much of a problem as it used to be. Do you all have anything that you wish to do before you head onto the planet?
He's gonna go
Nope.
over to Rockrise, like, do you want to try and sneak up on there with us?
Rockrai, it was like, yeah, yeah. And then Bailu, like, is like right behind her with a very serious face, grabbing her by the arm. You're coming with me. It's like, as she's taken away.
No. No.
She's still healing. Don't force her to come with.
I'm not forcing her. She literally wants to come.
She's still healing.
Ah. All right. Are you guys ready to enter your first planet?
Yes.
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 Someone just played the Yippee soundboard.
That would be OB.
You make landfall. It's easy. The sentry gate opens, and it is. As you're looking through, it is a wasteland. Dunes as far as the eye can see. There is skeletons of probably what used to be massive creatures. Big in what probably was a massive ocean world. Large skulls dot this place. Skeletons of like ribs. You sometimes see big arms. The ground beneath you doesn't have any form of life that could possibly be. Occasionally you see an insect or two surviving on this deserted planet. There is no life here. The blazing heat of the sun strikes at you, and although you should feel hot, you should feel as if you're sweating bullets. The path of the trailblaze keeps you from, well, feeling it. At the very least, all of it in its full force.
Well, this is dreary, he says as he continues to wear his coat, not giving a fuck that it's hot.
I mean, this isn't exactly what I expected, but better nothing here than things showing up, I suppose.
It is hard to say whether or not that there are people here. You're in a desert. I need everyone to roll me perception checks.
What is the modifier for you? Oh, your perception is really good.
I rolled.
Cool.
I rolled a 1.
Non-nat 20.
That is a 26.
1.
You got a natural one?
Natural 1.
Damn, that's crazy.
I don't see shit, y'all. I don't perceive shit.
And
My boys are otherwise engaged.
you see, there's so much sand here for you, Kasai. You don't care.
Too much sand.
Finn and Arius. Ollie is also here, but you know he can't talk yet.
My boys are
Finn,
engaged.
Finn and Aris, you guys see the dilapidated ruins of what looks to be a city. It's far in the distance, but very clearly there's something there. It
I would
look
say, being that's the only thing here, maybe it's worth checking out.
It would give us an idea of what exactly happened and if there were any survivors where they are.
Mm. Sand. There's
all
too
right.
much of it.
Who's leading the way?
First, Arius is going to turn around and make sure that Kasai is actually off the train.
Yays.
I want to go back.
Quit your whining, child.
We could
Okay,
just head over
Gramps.
there.
Making you
knew
Train
you
is
your
nothing
born.
more than rocks clinging together for thousands and thousands of years into tiny particles. Are you afraid of
They are
pebbles?
gritty. I am not afraid of pebbles. I hate
Then you're
sand
not
because
afraid
it
of
gets
sand.
everywhere. It's coarse and rough. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere.
Do you want me to hold you or something so that way you don't have to walk on the sand? If that makes this faster.
No, no, thank you.
Are we trying to get this along faster?
I'll be fine. I'll walk. As he just starts walking, he immediately face plants into the sand. I hate this place. Can we nuke it from orbit? It's like, is that an option?
No, let's just get going. It's probably better we get somewhere that's not here. Preferably, it's better we don't lead anything to the actual train itself.
Yes, preferably we don't have sandworms.
As you all walk, the the Astral Express is in orbit as you guys were beamed down. Walking and walking, it takes 3 hours of just walking.
They couldn't have beamed us closer?
It was random. I did roll to see where you guys landed. I could have had it be longer. I rolled really high. If I rolled lower, you guys would have been in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Whee! We're in the middle of nowhere with all the sand. I'm gonna turn it all to glass.
You guys walk and you guys end up making it to perhaps a bordering town of the city. You see just what look to be homes now splintered and shattered. A ravine, as you guys pass it by, was clearly opened. If you guys look, and if you guys were to look at the side, you guys see a flowing river. It is not a lot, but it is flowing. A
Could
water
I
source.
taste? Could I taste the water to make sure it's not contaminated?
You guys are above a ravine, and the water is at the bottom. Whether or not you
Oh,
wish to jump from that height and get a taste of the water is fully up to you.
Question:
well,
how far down is this ravine?
I'd say it is about, oh god, 600 to 500 feet.
Yeah, y'all have fun with that.
Yeah, no thank you. I choose life.
Cannonball!
Oh my god, are you actually gonna jump?
Yes.
Are you actually? Okay.
Yes.
This is uh
Hold on, Nagi, to save you some trouble, the minute he looks like he's about to jump, Arius is going to grab him by his collar and just start walking.
Seawater! Let me! I'll be fine!
that would be jumping to your death, buddy. I don't think you're surviving that if you
As
jump that
long as
far
there's
down.
water down there, I can survive it.
That's not how this works. It's a
This is
river.
not
It's not a like an ocean.
This is not an infantile video game, child. Please, we are here on actually important.
Yay. Grandpa.
You would be only so honored if you were somehow related to me.
I would think I would rather die if I was related to you.
If, as you guys walk, you guys make it to the city as you see spires reaching towards the sky. 5-story buildings. It looks as empty and deserted as anywhere else. No one in sight. And you guys see a creature walking its way through. You see this mummy looking thing. It has no face, sharp
Gun,
claws.
gun,
That looks
Gun.
hostile.
It doesn't seem to spot you.
gun.
Gun?
Can
I'm shooting it.
I was gonna
How do we
ask if
know
I
it's
could
not
make a
friendly?
perception check to see if it's hostile, but I mean, if we just want to go and straight up attack the thing, I
It's-
have no objections because that thing could be very dangerous.
Yeah, it's
Well,
I-
nat 20 to hit.
that's
Gun, shooting
gun.
it.
It's a good thing you shot this thing. It's a good thing you shot this thing. That was one of the Antimatter Legion's goons. Yeah, Aris,
The
roll your damage.
yippee!
God damn. Yeah, instinct said that was bad, so good job.
Aw, the puppy.
Damage is with the crit 30.
30. Not bad. Uh, do you just want to blow its brains smooth off?
I like to imagine that we see this thing shambling through the town, and as everyone else is like looking at it, he just pulls out his gun, just bang, spins it back in its holster.
One of these days, you're gonna shoot an actual person, and then you're gonna feel bad.
And what
Do you
happens
think
if
I
the
haven't
actual
shot
person
an
is
actual
here?
person?
Well, at least one that is not hostile.
And what happens if that actual person is hiding? You hear a voice.
Well, then you see what I do is I pull out both guns and I point it at them.
You
Wait a minute, who was that?
Yeah, like did you not click that was not us?
Nagi, could I do something the moment we hear that voice?
Uh-huh.
He's gonna draw his sword and hold it right to their throat. Who are you?
They're
Oh my
not there.
God.
Oh, they're
You
not.
hear a voice.
I thought they were right next.
Alright, guys.
Oh wait, so that's
No,
just the
No,
disembodied
we
voice.
just hear a voice. That doesn't mean that they're near.
Yeah.
I thought they were here.
Amongst the buildings,
No.
you guys see as 12 different, like, scopes are looking down upon you guys. And you see this woman sort of standing above, black hair, what seems to be a hair tied up in a ponytail, a sword at her side, red eyes, looking down upon all of you. I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting sky people to be making their way here of all things.
Oh God,
Sky
Sky
people?
people. This is inspired by Pandora from Navatar.
Oh
What are
god, their society has forgotten space travel. We're dealing with Neanderthals.
I don't
Bro,
think they've ever dealt with space travel.
Regardless of what, regardless, it's it's miraculous that you guys not only landed far in the desert, but that you don't look tired at all.
is the
What do you
Senate
mean tired? We just
special? He
landed.
like looks below him.
I've Men, I don't think they're hostile. They took down one of those things, and may as well. You hear as a crackling over what seems to be a radio. This is Commander Yume. How are things looking
Oh
on the west side?
my goodness.
What? Already? Very well then. Men, we're moving west side. Horde is coming in. Yula,
Woo,
What's coming in?
Yula,
Horde. That
come
sounds
along
like a
with
fight.
us.
Oh, my body is still sore. He's like leaning on Barnaby and everything. Cause like
He's gonna.
like that fight was like his first time he was actually in like the front lines like that.
Yeah.
Can I? Oh, with your permission, can I do a thing?
My permission?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, sure. I don't know what the
He's
thing
gonna
is. But go ahead.
grab. He's gonna grab you and throw him over his one shoulder and start running towards combat.
This is a
We're gonna go
common
fight,
theme.
buddy.
He doesn't even fight it,
Hang
and
on
then
a minute.
Barnaby is now staring at Odin.
Can we not assume that everybody is an enemy here? Can we just,
They
I-
not
said
fight everything?
something.
Here, child, let me explain. You see, the great way to tell who's an enemy and who's a person you can talk to on a planet that's known to have the antimatter legion is that if they don't have a face, you shoot them where the face would be. We'll get you up. Don't worry, child. I will find you a firearm eventually. One
Bro,
that
it's
suits your
combat
tastes.
splaining. I fucking can't.
Look, I have my own weapon. I am fine. I have my sword and bow.
Primitive
You know,
blades are
I have
nothing
weapons
compared
too.
to
He like holds out
to
his
the
little
intellectual
fang
genius
pen.
of one of my firearms. It's okay. You'll learn.
You'll
As
oh
he's
my
walking.
god!
It's okay.
Don't act like I'm incompetent, please.
Everyone's
I
incompetent.
think you said. I
I
was gonna say.
I swear to God, you're going to make me hit you in the face one of these days.
You may earn the
Maybe
right
not
to hit me
really.
when you're a member of the Genius Society. Come on, come along
Earn
now,
the
child.
right? What the hell, man?
This
Congratulations.
is just
Meet
law,
meet
apparently.
meet one of the members of the Genius Society.
I just think
That's
it's like a little
correct.
bit of a title card, like number 42 of the Genius Society. Arius, in parentheses, still a huge dick.
Yeah.
I
Still
hope
a
not
huge
everyone in the
Arius.
Genius Society has their heads stuck up their own ass.
Arius, I'm a member of the
You-
Genius Society.
You've not met Madame Thirda, have you? It's okay. It's okay.
I
You'll
haven't
learn.
met anyone outside of who's on the Astral Express. I feel like we keep forgetting this.
I'm one
I
of the
think
better
I
ones.
have-
Don't worry. Dr. Primitive turns everyone into mimetic beings. It's whatever. Come on. Come along now. There's combat.
There's combat to be done.
As you
feel
guys
like
sort of walk,
He would do the
you
not
see,
scientifically possible thing.
you hear, this woman sort of like going through the radio. Patricia, how are things looking? Patricia, and you hear someone yelling, "Not right now,
A
boss!"
moment.
And you hear the sounds of like gunshots in the distance. Damn it. And you see all of them get into these very primitive looking like vehicles. not even like a hover car or anything like that. They still have wheels and engines powered by fuel.
What
We're
is this
dealing with
ancient
truly
technology?
primitive.
Just the superior look of superiority from Arius as he's looking at
Funny
this. It's like,
enough, I think Ollie would legitimately be like, I think I know this. He like recognizes it in a sense.
What is this? Petrol? I asked for neon antimatter energy.
No, he does that actually, like it's actually these.
You're right. This shit hit different. Pass me the diesel.
And you see as one of these cars refuses to stop. Not now!
Hmm.
Damn it.
I would like to go tinker's tools with the car.
Alright then.
Yeah, actually, Ollie could help in that regard as well.
With help, advantage.
Yeah.
Alright.
Teamwork.
Both of you are going to
Teamwork.
be working
Is
on
it just
It's
is it
advantage.
just an intelligence
Like who's
check?
rolling though?
or-
It would be. It would be intelligence check. Yes, it would be. I'd say Arius would be a
22.
22.
Yeah.
Arius, easy peasy. This shit doesn't even scratch the surface of the machinery that is like made to house the simulated universe. Like
Just like I imagine he's like he pops in, he's like, Ollie, socket wrench.
All right.
He's just like asking for tools. Yep, yep. Okay. Start it
There's a
now.
thing on the
Go
top
ahead.
here that
yeah, and it starts up. Oh, it's like new. Thanks.
it was the alternator was just not actually connect. And I was like, that was the only problem. It was just, oh, it's just this. Okay.
I'd
And-
imagine that it was like a tiny issue like that, but he just worked over the whole engine. Just like,
Yeah.
this needs.
He's like, fucking
Yeah.
overachiever,
I-
bro. Bro needs to flex at everything.
Yes.
and
Like, bro, it's been
As-
3 hours. We just asked you to start it.
as you guys like hop in, you guys move at a pace for normal cars to these people. This shit is like a leisurely stroll down like a highway on another populated planet. This is leisurely. This is fast to these people.
Do not comment on it. Do not be a dick.
Nah, it's just like I just imagine like Ollie's just like he's like watching the back because Barnaby has to sit. He basically has to cling on. It's like okay, just trying to make sure they don't slip off and everything.
yeah. Fucking Barnaby's actually a transformer.
No, imagine.
Ugh.
It's like, all right, y'all like Ollie's just like, all right, y'all take the car, Barnaby, and then you just Optimum Prime, only Optimum Prime.
Only the one thing I could see is the Optimus Prime from Transformers Armada. If anybody
no.
knows what that is.
So you guys sort of get closer and closer, and you guys like roll upon a battlefield. Barricades are being held up as you see multiple antimatter legions, uh, like goons like patrolling, and you see in the distance what looks to be a massive scorpion-looking antimatter legion enemy. Its face, if you could even call it that, looks like a mummified like skull. Its armor seems to be this very like regal like gold coloration along with like the bandages that you would see on like a mummy, like very worn bandages. Its tail looks a lot longer than it should be.
Yo, smart guy. You ever seen antimatter like that?
Can I roll a history check?
That would be history check. Even if you do
That
fail, you still know something.
is a 21.
21. Uh, that would be what is known as a death slinger. They are known. They are antimatter legions. They are a form of antimatter legion made for desert planets. It is a giant scorpion that is very highly poisonous. If you were to get stung, its pincers are very difficult to get a grasp of. However, though, it is also known that these things are very solitary. So the fact that this thing is coming along with a bunch of like different antimatter legion goons is worrying, to say the least.
He's gonna start like giving like the really scientific explanation. Then realize, wait a minute, I remember who I was talking to. Big scorpion thing, bad. Normally one, but with many, not good.
You don't need to talk to me like I'm a toddler. He's gonna immediately draw a sword and the moment.
You on top
What?
on top of the building. As you guys make it here, you see a girl with this with like teal hair, long down to like her neck, sort of like shooting from like a distance as some of the Legion is currently being held back by a group of people. Just don't let them break through the barricade. And but I need you guys to roll me initiative as we're now entering combat.
All right.
Initiative. We're finally going to initiative. Yeah,
What?
I know how to speak.
That is a dirty 20.
All right.
That is a plus
Is.
All right.
Guys, how do you calculate your
18.
initiative bonus
Oh,
again?
shit. That's
Use your dex
21
modifier, and if you
total.
have alert, it's a +5.
21
So
total.
whatever you
Yeah,
roll
like-
plus your dex mod, and if you have alert, a +5 as well. You're
Then an
welcome.
Plus
18.
5? Oh, I thought it was proficiency.
Yes, I think so. Maybe?
Oh.
Question mark? I don't know.
Wait, let me check.
Initiative is proficiency plus dex.
Oh, then 21.
Yeah. 21.
What? Wait, so proficiency plus dexterity?
I mean, that's what mine is
Oh, yeah.
because I have
Oh, yeah.
proficient.
No, never mind.
Like,
I
yeah,
misheard that.
proficiency bonus plus
40.
dex.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, it is 21 in total.
Oh, wait. We add our proficiency bonus as well?
If you have alert, yeah.
Or is that with the. If I have alert? Oh, yeah.
All
Okay,
right.
so 21.
Everything I've looked online just says that's just your flat dex unless you have something that allows you to add in your proficiency bonus, so it'd be an 18.
I probably do have something like that, probably because I'm a rogue. So,
Yeah, I'm just going to be on the safe side. 18.
yeah, mine's
No
dirty
way.
20.
No way a cover like that has that, bro.
What music has Nagi graced us with today? Oh, damn.
If you see the thumbnail, look at the thumbnail of that, bro. There's no way.
I've
Look
not
at
been
it,
listening.
bro.
Okay, that
Look at that.
It's just a little guy,
There's
just a
no
little dude.
way.
It's just a little fella.
Also, big shout out to Shady Cicada. He makes such good fucking music.
I am
Alright.
making cereal for this combat. I am making it the middle of combat.
All right, so I'm bringing up my notepad. I need everyone to sort of reiterate. Okay, Finn goes first. Finn, you got a what? 21?
dirty 20.
30, 20? Okay. Arius?
18.
18. Ollie?
21 in total because of alert.
21. All right. And of course, last but not least, our boy, the man, the myth, the legend.
18.
All right. The Psy got 18. Okay. Arius, what is your dex modifier?
1.
Tasai?
Wait, what?
What's your dex
What's my
modifier?
dex modifier?
Yeah.
+3.
+3. Okay, so Kazai goes first. Then
Wow.
Arius.
I'm dexterous. I can bend.
Okay, so turn order is what exactly?
So currently we have Ollie, Finn, Hasai, then Arius.
Yeah. I gotta check the fucking spell list that Ali has.
Pa- 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 pa. Let's see. I was like thinking whether or not I should use the fucking Sonic and the Secret Rings OST for this, but I'm just like, nah.
You should. You should. I love that game. It goes hard.
It does. All right. Now let's see the enemies. How many are you guys fighting? There are 12
many?
enemies.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right. All right. Hold on. That isn't right. I got my modifier wrong. 8 enemies. My bad.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Sorry. I added a little bit more extra than was needed. I did math incorrectly. So, let's see here. There's currently 6 antimatter ghouls. So I'm just gonna roll for them. Ugh, not the best. That's antimatter ghouls. They are 1 antimatter ghouls 1 through 6. And we are going to hit you with the they got a 12 in total. Alright, let's take a look at the we have 2 death slingers.
Oh great, we have 2 of them.
Yep. Alright. Death Slinger 1. Ooh. What's your dex? Okay, that's a little worrying, but
Well, who's Dex?
well, the Death Slinger goes after you, Finn. It got a 19.
Okay.
Slinger
Concerning.
1. Death Slinger 1 got a 19. Death Slinger 2 is the bottom of the turn order at a 10. All right. We start up. Ollie, you're up. You know what? Let's do this. Time to change. Let's fucking do this.
I am the knight, the wind.
Ollie?
Yeah, about
It is your turn.
that. See. Maybe using the skill? I think that's good. By using the skill.
He's gonna be using his skill?
Yeah.
Alright, who are you gonna be using it on?
Finn, erudition, since we're up against numbers now.
Gotcha. What is it gonna do?
It I'd say it expands the reach of your erudition passive by 10 feet.
That your
Oh,
blade,
perfect.
it's like you see like there's a holographic glow, as if it's like extended. As he just like tosses a little device that lands on the weapon itself.
What was the starting skill points actually, by the way? Because I forgot to change it from last session.
Oh, right. I have nerfed skill points a little bit. You guys now have 4 skill points.
Okay.
Aw. Oh, so
Also,
that
how
means
is
we
the
need
ultimate
to.
nerfed?
You need to be a little bit more picky and choosy on when you use your skills.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And you said you nerfed ultimate. What was the nerf for it?
Oh, you can't crit. That's it.
Okay, you just can't
Yeah.
crit with it. Cool. That's fine.
I would like to state. I would like to state to the chat or anyone else who's going to be watching this. This is a currently worked on, like currently being worked system. So if there are nerfs and changes, that will be shown as we continue playing through this campaign. Alrighty.
I mean, the fact that we standed to skip one phase of your boss last session because of the ultimates was funny.
Yeah. No, it was funny. I'm just saying. Alrighty. So, do you have anything else you wish to do, Ollie?
That
Was
a
that a no?
bonus action, right?
Yeah, you have your bonus action. You can cast a cantrip if you wish.
Yeah.
What do you wish to cast? Oh.
Oh.
I think he is being called.
Damn.
Oh.
Try like booming blade. With fun as well. Yeah.
What's up?
I'll see if I can do booming blade with Finn as well, since they're actually up next.
Alright. You're gonna use Booming Blade on Finn? Fair enough.
Yeah.
Does it give me advantage?
Hmm?
Or what's it do?
So, brandish the weapon. On hit, the target suffers the weapon's attack normal effect, and then becomes sheathed with booming energy. By feet or more. So when you hit, you deal 1d8 of thunder damage, and when they move again, they take an additional 2d8.
Wait, so let me do the math on this. So there's my normal damage die, and then this is an additional one because like lightning damage. And then what's the other
2d8.
ones for?
And then like once you hit them, they're like a mark. Essentially, whoever is hit, if they move, they take an additional 2d8.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So that's just like passive damage to them after they're hit.
Yep.
Yeah, you hit them, you do your damage die plus 1d8 thunder, and then it helps with making sure that if they are willing to move, then they need to take the extra damage.
Gotcha.
So yeah, he'll do that. And then I think that'll end his turn.
Alright. Next up on the turn order is Finn. You see as 6 ghouls make their way through the barricade along with the 2 death slingers. They're all sort of spread out. You can maybe hit like 5. You could maybe hit 5 of them with your erudition passive of the ghouls, but you can't hit the death slingers.
Are the Death Slingers just out of range, or?
They are like 50 feet away from you.
Okay, yeah, that's. I don't even think my bow can reach that far. So I'll probably just start with attacking the enemies on the front line.
Yep.
With my skill.
Oh, alright.
Yeah, thinking of just using that to try and clear them out.
Alright. with the 15 feet, you can hit around 3 of the ghouls.
Okay,
And
3 of the ghouls, and then it like passes to the others, or is that just like within the
your
range?
skill hits 3 of the ghouls. You decide one ghoul. So like you are hitting the you're hitting the 3 ghouls on the front lines. Whatever ghoul you wish to do the erudition stuff with, it will be spread. As an example, if you choose like the ghoul like right in the front, you can essentially deal half of the damage that you already dealt to the other 2 ghouls within the circle, like within the 15 feet, and then you can spread it out to
Gotcha.
another 2, meaning that you get more damage.
And that would also mark them with the ability if they still take the damage, right?
I believe so.
Like,
Yes.
okay. In that case, I'll use my skill to hit the 3 of them, like in that range, and then just spread the damage out as much as I can to mark as many foes as possible.
All right. All right. I need you to do your skills damage real quick. Oh, do they need to roll anything, or is it a roll to hit? I forgot.
It says 50-foot range after ult is user. It just says a storm of arrows falls within range, and any enemies that are there damage within the circle. I don't know if it's a roll to hit or if it's like a guaranteed one for the skill.
Let's say it's a roll to hit. Let's say it's a roll to hit, and if it doesn't hit, they take half the damage. Make sense?
Makes sense. All right. Let me do a roll. What's my modifier? That is going to be a 21.
One that hits. All right, deal your damage.
All
I'd
right.
say
It's the 2c6 plus the 2d8. So 14 plus 4, 18 damage.
18 damage. Okay. And half of 18. Let me do some math here as you spread it out.
Yeah, that was just me spreading the attacks out, so.
Yeah. Well, 18 damage is the total that you did, I would assume. Then.
Yes, that's with everything combined.
Yep. So then it splits into 9 damage to the first 2 within the circle, if it's the one at the center. And then the others that are outside take half of 9, which would be rounded down to 4 damage. So 2 of the ghouls outside take 4 damage. So I am calculating HP.
Gotcha. Also, is skill considered an action or a bonus action?
I normally consider it either a bonus action or action, depending what you want your turn economy to be.
In that case, I could still use a normal attack and such afterwards, right? And just try to hit the one and spread the damage out again. It just won't be as much.
Yeah. So let me double check something, because you did damage to the first one. Okay, the one in the middle is looking bad, but not as bad as the ones on the side where you spread the damage from. As you nearly dealt all of their HP, so they're on their last legs. Ghouls 2 and 3.
I might just be able to finish it off with a normal attack, or at least the side ones, through the erudition passive.
You could.
Yeah. I will just have Finn fire his bow normally at the one to spread the damage out again.
All right. Roll to hit.
That is going to be a 18. That's going to be a 25.
25. That hits the center one.
And then damage. The third damage that still applies to multiple attacks, right? Or is that just the one?
It's just the one.
Okay, so it's just the 2d6, gotcha.
Yep.
That is going to be 5. That is going to be 9 damage.
9 damage. Alright. Not bad. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. 9 damage. Hold on, I am double checking. Okay, the one in the center is still standing. However, though, the ones at the side are going to be taking half of 9. You kill the ones at the side. The ones that are currently within the circle. Leaving 4
Lovely.
ghouls. Leaving 4 ghouls. By the way, the other ghouls that you do still end up hitting are still standing, as they only took 2 damage.
Figured they didn't take as much, but I might as well kill what I can, I suppose.
Yeah, that is the one thing about erudition. You split the damage that you deal in half, and then that half of the damage also splits in half the farther you reach out.
Yeah, I mean, the reds, everyone else can clean it up. I just am trying to get the damage low enough to where they can finish them off.
Yeah. And you strike them down, and boop, boop, boop. You guys see as snow starts falling, but that shouldn't be. You're in a desert. And it is now that you realize that this isn't
Climate change?
snow. It's bone ash.
He's gonna, my guy's gonna just stick his tongue out trying to catch it on there and just realize it's bone. I was like, that's a bone.
As you see in the distance a massive skull, what looked to be a leviathan. It looks very mountainous in the way it is. It looks more ancient than the world. Who knows?
Guys, it's
Alright.
now a bad time to tell you guys that Aeon thing can bring back the dead.
You didn't lead with that?
You refuse to mention this?
Look, my intellect can only go so far. I thought we all knew that, seeing from the things on the Xian show. I forgot who I was dealing with for a moment. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, motherfucker.
I am the smartest person in the room. Thank you for
Oh
realizing it.
If you were the most intelligent person in the room, then you would have known to fucking mention this.
I just, I forgot who
kill
I
him.
was dealing with for a moment. I assumed everyone was on my level of intelligence, and I realized it's impossible for the rest of you. It's okay. I'm willing to
sock you
accept
across
at
the
least
face?
25% of the blame.
Save it for after combat, please.
I'm willing to take 25% of the blame. Just something you guys should be on the lookout for.
Let's see here. Alright, as ash and snow starts falling as you guys encounter one of the many weather patterns of this world. Yes, I have weather patterns.
Weather.
Alright.
Last time I checked, raining bone ash is not a weather!
It is here! It is. Alrighty.
What was God on when he made this planet?
Cancer. He was on cancer.
Alright,
He was on
so let's
cancer.
see here. Next up, Death Slinger number 1 starts making its way forward. It makes its way 20 feet. As you see its tail whips around and it goes into what looks to be a portal. I'm gonna roll a d4. Oh. Finn?
Yes?
That's a 22
Hi,
to hit
Finn.
you.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Alright, I'm gonna roll a d8 and I need you to roll me a con
Wait,
saving throw.
wait. Finn,
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
tell me your AC right now.
my AC is 14.
Fuck. Never mind.
God damn it.
Oh no, your
Uh,
your AC naturally is 16. That's for
Oh,
everyone.
16?
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know why it was set to 14. Maybe just because it was like lowered for some reason.
No, it is 16.
Let me just fix that.
Yeah.
Okay, so does it being a 16 help?
Are you sure there's no like other modifiers? It's oh my god.
No, I mean, the
God damn it.
it's
Okay.
naturally 12. The +4 is from his dex.
Okay.
He doesn't have anything special.
Damn it. Okay, I can't.
He's
It
Yeah.
only
squishy,
leads to
but I don't
21.
know what to tell you.
That's
He was
shocking.
going
'Cause I
to
was
use
gonna
shield.
try-
He was going to
Yeah.
use shield.
but it wouldn't have reached regardless.
How much does shield give?
Do I have anything?
I don't think so, sadly. A lot of the
Yeah,
stuff
can
that
I
you
use
get
my
is...
reaction to take half damage from a foe I can see?
Very well, I'll allow it. But you'll still need to roll me a con saving throw.
Fair. Let me go and do that. Come on, Finn. I know Constitution is your not great stat, but I need you. I need you to do this. That is a 14.
14? You barely pass.
Oh my god! What would have happened if I didn't?
You would have taken 2d6 worth of poison damage and you would have been poisoned for the combat.
Thank God.
Buggy, why are you so evil?
This is the squishy rogue over here. He's not very durable.
You guys are
But
fighting
you
the
can hit like a
Antimatter
nuke.
Legion. They do not care.
The Antimatter
Clearly.
Legion, we do not care.
All right.
Okay, well,
you would have
how
taken
much?
10 You would have taken 10 points of damage, but it is half down to 5.
Okay, cool.
It rolled a 5 on the dice.
Yay. We're just going to take that damage real quick. And then, okay, we're good. He's fine. He's dandy.
All right, rolling on another d4 as it's going to swing its tail again. Arius
You're
does a 19 hit.
yeah, it hits.
Alrighty. I need you to roll me a con saving throw.
Everybody make a con save, con save.
That's a dirty 20.
You pass. You do take 8 points of piercing damage, but the poison that goes into your system is counteracted for now.
By my genius intelligence.
You willed the poison out of your system. That's crazy. All right, that ends. Does that end everything that the Death Slinger can do? What's your bonus action stuff? Oh,
Are you gonna be mean?
why did it give you this?
He's gonna be mean.
Oh no.
Nah, I'm not gonna use it. Nah, not yet. All right, that ends its turn. All right, Kasai, it is your turn.
Okay. So I think we've all figured out what the main problem's gonna be. So Naki, I'm gonna ult.
You're going to ult? Okay.
I'm
it,
ulting
do it,
on the
do it.
Death Slinger.
Death Slinger 1? All right. Oh, wait. You can decide on
Yeah.
3 enemies.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Get both of them.
So both Death Slingers,
Uh-huh.
and that one guy over there. The one guy, he looked at me funny.
All right, ghoul number... You know what? Ghoul number 1. He's still standing. Wait, no.
Ghoul number 1, he looked.
Yeah, no. Ghoul number 1 is still standing. So, yeah. Sure.
Ghoul number 1 looked at me funny. So let's roll.
Roll the d20. Yep. This is to see whether or not you deal 25 flat damage. What'd you get?
Second, doing maths. I'm doing my maths. I can.
I may have it be so where it's just a flat roll.
Oh, I thought you had it where it was just standard roll to see if it hit.
Yeah, it is a flat roll.
Because in that case, it's a flat 18.
Flat 18. Okay, you still pass. You need to get above a 10.
Yay.
If you don't get above a 10, you essentially deal 25 damage to all enemies.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
You use your ult. Roll that D100.
Okay, D100 roll. I'm just
Overkill
holding the
everything.
Button. Tell me, y'all. Give 1 second. Roll for kill everything. Or till college.
Fortail College.
Fortail College.
Okay, somebody tell me when to stop.
And
now.
stop.
72.
72? Not bad. You obliterate rule number 1.
I
He
get
is
to say my
ashes.
old line.
He is ashes on the ground.
Let's see.
Death Slinger 1 and 2. Let me double check something here real quick. Okay. You slice
Fortail
into
College.
them.
Fortail College.
They're going to have your ult damage. So, you still deal big damage to them, but they're going to have that. You said 72, right?
I forgot I turned my mic off for a second. I accidentally did that. Yes, 72.
Yeah, 72? Okay, so they take
Fortail
36 points of damage. That's pretty hefty.
Yeah, that's still a lot of damage.
You see as you
Yes.
strike at them, they do look hurt, but they don't look like they're going to be going down anytime soon.
So, question, Nagi, how is this man doing after we've decided that his fire does burn away at his life force?
I'm just saying that is for like lore reasons, but you're looking good because you did eat one of the calorie balls.
Okay. So then I'm gonna extra attack.
Yeah, you caught yourself. You caught yourself on that one.
I'm gonna extra attack the first Death Slinger.
All right. So you're going to need to move up to the first Death Slinger, which is around 30 feet away from you now.
Okay. Yep. So I'm gonna use all my movement to get to the first Death Slinger, and I'm gonna use my extra attack to hit it.
Extra attack. Gotcha.
That is a natural 1.
I'm rolling severity.
Huh.
Alrighty.
I don't like severity because it can go absolute horrible for me.
You're very lucky. It's only a 27, so you only
Oh.
miss.
Okay. Then I'm gonna action surge. I'm gonna action surge, and then I'm gonna use my main action to try and hit it.
Yep.
Does a 26 hit?
26 definitely hits.
Definitely hits. Okay, so first roll of damage. Plus, what is it? Let me double check. It's destruction gets a bonus damage equal to double your proficiency bonus, so it's +6.
Yep.
17 damage on the first hit.
Pretty good.
Then extra attack.
Oh, what kind of damage is it? Slashing?
We decided base fire.
Fair enough.
Yep. Then I'm going to use my extra attack to try and hit it again.
No. Okay, your bonus damage from your proficiency bonus is fire, but your weapon still deals slashing damage.
Oh. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And what did you roll on the dice, if I may ask?
Then use 6 plus 5 for my strength, plus 6 from the fire.
Alright.
That is 17 in total. So then I need to do my extra attack.
Yep, hold on, let me do something real quick.
I love fire. I can hit things several times. Okay.
So it's going to have the physical damage. It's not going to have the fire damage, but it's going to have the physical damage, as these things are resistant to slashing damage. So this thing takes 5 plus the 6 fire damage, so it does still take 11 points of damage.
Yes.
Pretty good. All right.
And
Next
then I'm gonna
attack.
hit it. I'm gonna hit it with my extra attack. So is my extra attack gonna give me another 1? This dice is going into dice jail.
Natural 1. Nope. Natural dice jail only matters if you roll like more than like 3 natural 20s or more than like 3 natural 1s. It has one more
so
chance.
It'll stay. Gets
It
one
has
more
one more
chance
chance
to
to prove.
It's got one more chance to redeem itself. Yeah. So what is severity gonna be?
In consecutive motions, by the way. So if you get like 3 natural 1s without rolling anything above like anything else, then yeah, that's jail. 23,
That's jail.
you're good.
Okay. All right. Time to use my bonus action to
Mhm.
use trace.
All right.
And I'm going to be focusing on the Death Slinger.
Alrighty. And that ends your turn.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just because I don't think I can do anything. So use my bonus action. Yeah, that's it.
Arius, your turn.
So we have the both Deathslingers are still alive, yeah?
Yep. You have 3 ghouls and both death slingers.
I'm going to focus my hunt passive on the closest Deathslinger,
Which is the one Kasai is fighting, yeah.
and I'm going to open with my cantrip Thunderclap.
Alright.
So it needs to make a con saving throw.
Alright. These things have pretty good con. That is 17 total.
It very barely passes the DC, so it doesn't take damage. Actually, wait, hold on. Thunderclap. And then the rest of the ghouls need to make a con saving throw.
Alright. Boop. They rolled natural ones.
Great. So they take a 1d6 thunder damage, unless they take more because of nat ones.
Not for saving throws, no.
Hey guys, Hey guys, I gotta go. I gotta go get my dad a ride to the highway real quick.
Uh-huh.
I'll let you divvy out the damage, but that's 2 4s and a 6.
Okay, alright, we're good.
And then once again, Thunderclap just comes from him pulling out his guns and clicking the hammers back because, haha, funny gunman. And then he's going to skill the Death Slinger.
Alright.
Let me roll to hit. That is a math. That is a 23.
23, that hits.
My damage. Hold on. It's 2d8. And then with the hunt passive, that's an extra hit die. He's going to take a total of 21 damage.
21. Okay.
All right, I don't want to leave just this second, so
Okay.
We'll say 3d8 of that is pierce and 2d8 of that is lightning.
Okay, so it does not resist piercing damage. That's pretty good. It does, however, resist lightning. Let me double check something. How much damage did the lightning do, if I may ask?
7 out of the
7.
21.
7. Okay, so it's going to have that 7. Round down. Okay. Okay, that's still a pretty hefty amount of damage. It's still standing.
Do we pop ult? Do we just insta pop ult? Am I feeling like an ult popping?
Do you
Nah,
want to?
we'll save the ult for the other one because I don't think the other one's been touched yet. And that would making a cannon be something I can do, or is that a full action?
I'd say that's a full action, and you already used your skill. You already and then you used your bonus action for your cantrip.
Okay, then that'll end my turn.
And that'll end your turn. All right. That.
Actually, hold on. I just remembered. You have to make another check for me. A strength saving throw DC 10 for walloping ammo.
All right. Boop. DC 10.
Yeah.
Oh god, it rolled low. Hold on. What is their strength? They just got a 10. They rolled a 5.
let's go.
Lucky.
They are some strong boys. If it were the ghouls, then the walloping rounds would probably do something against them because they're not the strongest.
No, to be fair, I think if it was the ghouls, the damage would have killed them.
Yeah.
That ends my turn.
All right. It is ghouls' turn. We have 3 ghouls left. Ghouls 4, 5, and 6. They all converge. Ghouls 4. 4 and 5 are going to be running towards you, Finn.
Okay.
They're going to start a swing bada bada.
Swing, bada, bada, swing.
15
Okay,
for
that
ghoul.
misses because it's
Alright.
armor class 16.
That misses. All right. The next ghoul. That is a soft 20. That is. All right.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
That's a D6 damage. Max damage. You take 9 points of slashing damage.
Ow.
Do you have anything on? No, you're just a normal ghoul. You're just a normal goon. Gotcha. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Do y'all have anything if you're paired together? No, you do not. I'm glad to know I was not evil enough to make anything for you guys. Good. Okay. That does. And ghouls 4 and 5's turns. Ghoul number 6 is aiming for Yukasai.
Huh. Okay, let me see if I can do anything about that.
That is a 22 to hit you.
That does hit me, but I think I might be able to do a thing.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Okay, let me see, let me think. Nope, there isn't a thing I can do, so I'm gonna have to let him hit me.
Alright. You take... Rolling with a p6 again. Alright. You take 6 points of slashing damage. It's not max. It's...
Ooh. Sec. I just check my HP. Yep. So, okay. Mathing the math.
Alrighty.
Okay.
It's Death Slinger 2's turn. And I'm going to use a very funny thing on you guys.
Oh no. I don't like
Oh
when you say that.
no.
I'm going to roll...
I don't like
I'm going to
I don't
roll
like these gaming
3D.
board.
I'm going to roll 3d4s real quick. This will decide who gets hit, how many times. Or who'll have to make saves. Alright. I'm going to need Ollie, Arius, and Kasai to make me Constitution saving throws real quick.
Oh, Lord.
The DC's
Okay,
15.
Here I
let's
come.
proficient in-
He does not clear.
I
Wait,
literally,
roll it?
with
Yeah, I
my
did roll
bonus,
it
hit a
with-
15.
oh, wait. Constitution. Wait, what is his Constitution? It was +4, wasn't
If
it?
you guys
Yep.
are not proficient in Constitution saving throws, you do not add your proficiency bonus. It is just your con mod. It is a flat roll.
Oh,
I
then yeah,
rolled
I
a
mean, I have
passed.
it.
19.
I do have
passed.
proficiency.
I didn't add my proficiency to that. I'm good.
Alright, Kasai, what'd you get?
18 in total, so I pass.
Alright. And Ollie, what'd you get?
Let's do 10.
Oh, okay. So, the ones that pass are going to take half of this. Ollie! I'm sorry, me boy. That's gonna be 2d8 damage.
Oh no.
As you see, as this thing's tail whips around as it shoots poison into the air like it's a mortar round.
Like, oh shit.
Oh god!
What the?
No way. Rocky, I do not like that sound.
What?
That's max damage on the poison. Hold on. The ones that pass take 8 points of poison damage.
Oh,
Ollie,
oh no.
you take 16 points of poison damage.
It's fine. He is surprisingly beefy.
And you are now poisoned for this combat.
Huh.
As for whenever it's your turn, you take an extra d6 of poison damage.
Wait. Oh. Oh.
Oh shit.
Until you need to re-roll at the end of your turn to see whether or not you clear the poison.
Not
Okay.
evil, my guy. This isn't you. This isn't you.
Ollie
this
is bumped down to 42. I mean, that's not
Salt
bad.
would do with her toxic deck and magic.
Alrighty. Finn! Finn!
He's like, oh shit, it burns! Ah!
It burns us!
Even the dog is fucking mad.
I will be right back. I
Yeah,
step away for a moment.
Yeah. Alright. Finn!
Yes.
That does a Tegan hit you.
Yes, it does.
No! No, it doesn't!
That's it. Are you gonna shield?
Can I do shield?
You can shield as your reaction, yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna add a +5 AC to you.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, like Ollie's he's like, oh shit! Like he's like telling Barnaby like I'm like he's already hit. Just try and protect Finn, who likely is to be hit.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Finn
he
is
goes.
kind of
He
fragile,
just
so he appreciates
zooms,
it.
just zooms like to the fucking automaton is just like bodyguarding someone that's practically their height as well. Honestly,
So,
actually, I don't know how tall are the automatons, like the dire wolf one.
the Arumatons are around like 8, 9+ feet. They're
Oh,
big.
7 to 8 feet tall. Yeah, they're like 8 feet. Yeah, essentially. Yeah,
As
they're
the
like
Aru-
8 feet tall. So they're like slightly yeah, like a head taller than Finn.
the Arumaton runs in and defends you, Finn. All he uses shield on you, and you don't take damage.
Yay!
Yeah.
Thank you.
No problem. Like, he's like coughing because of the poison.
I'm gonna roll another. Alright, I'm gonna roll again. And because of the fact that shield is still active, it's still going to try to aim towards
Mhm.
Finn. Hold on, is it a... Oh my god! It just hit the threshold of, like, shield, and sadly if it meets, it beats.
Oh fuck's sake!
It was 21, I'm sorry.
Oh no!
You see as Barnaby does his best to defend you against the second attack, but Barnaby gets sent flying, and you still get stung. You take... You take 6 points of piercing damage, and I need you to roll me a con save.
Oh no, okay. Please, Finn. Alright, 6 points of damage, and then we're gonna try and do that con save. Please. He got a 15.
15, you pass.
Barely.
You pass. Not bad.
Yay.
Alright, back up the turn order. Ollie,
Uh-oh.
it's you.
Oh boy! He's like his body is fucking trembling from the poison.
Yep, you're gonna take a d6. Let's take a look.
Mm.
Oh, that is 6 points of poison damage.
Oh my god! Like he is actually like retching. He almost.
Alright, it is still your turn. What do you wish to do?
Let me take off the 6 Let me take the 6 damage off of him real quick. So he goes into 38 now. Um. Wait a minute.
Mhm.
Are the Antimatter Legion technically metal?
No, they're not.
Fuck!
I know you were trying to do, but sadly they're not
Oh,
wearing
yeah.
metal on them.
They're made of antimatter. Hmm. Realistically, if we were to touch them, they would explode.
Okay, let's see what I can do actually.
Dodge.
Nope.
Boom.
Nope. Wait a minute. Oh wait, no, I did shield though. Never mind. Oh fuck.
You have your reaction
fine.
back. You do have your reaction.
No, I know, but like, what is this? This is a. Oh fuck. Okay, no, it's fine. It was either I was gonna. Oh, okay. You know what? I don't regret it. It's because apparently I had two options for like reactions, but it's fine. That was gonna lessen the poison at the very least with absorb, but it didn't happen. Right. What can I do? What is the bonus? Hmm. Is this an action? Sorry, I have to check. Keep checking, and then I have to keep checking.
Remember,
It
your
is an
cantrips,
action.
all your cantrips are bonus actions.
Yeah, I'm just trying to see which ones I'm just trying to see what else I could do that's. Yeah. But like the cantrip one is just make them deal them more damage, but like.
I
see.
returned.
Welcome back.
Actually, how about I do this?
Uh-huh.
We're actually gonna put. We're actually gonna do false life on. So I'm gonna do two things because Vin, I need please.
Uh-huh.
Ollie is putting all his eggs in one basket right now
Alright.
because I want him to use his cantrip of Booming Blade again for Finn, and then and then maybe Blur. Actually, I was gonna do False Life, but I think Blur is actually better here.
You're gonna use Blur on Finn?
Or yeah.
Alright. So, Finn, you have Booming Blade casted on you and Blur.
Okay, gotcha. And then Blur does what exactly?
Any attacks taken towards you, it has disadvantage.
Good to know.
Yeah, let me read it again. Your body becomes for the duration. Any creature has disadvantages, and an attacker is immune to this effect if it perceives you with blind sight or true sight. But I don't. I'm assuming they don't have that. So yeah. Okay, that'll end my turn while I have, and then it should be Barnaby's next
Alright.
afterwards. Where is my steel defender thingy?
Yep. At the end of your turn, it is your Steel Defender. What does your Steel Defender want to do? What does your I almost had a rheumatom. What does your direwolf want to do?
Where is he? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Let's see here. Add your proficient placing bonus to any ability. Okay. Yeah, he's just gonna just go up and attack.
Yeah.
Who is alive right now?
Hold on. I think currently we have my brain's not fully here. Sorry. What was the question again?
Like who's still alive and such.
Okay. Currently, uh, Death Slinger 1, the three ghouls 4, 5, and 6 are still up, and Death Slinger 2.
Okay, he can summon one of the. He can like target one of the ghouls. Then.
All right.
Let's see what I. Alright, let me see. This is. I lost the thing.
Is it a spell?
Melee attack roll equals your spell attack modifier. Reach 5 feet. 1d8 plus spell attack modifier. That is. Damn! Plus 5. What the fuck?
All right, I gotta go, y'all.
Okay.
Yep.
See
Alright.
you.
Yeah, he's just gonna. I'm just gonna roll now. So it is a. In total, it is. Yeah. 5 in total. Oh my god, soft 20?
Soft 20, that hits. Ghoul number 1. How much damage?
Yeah. Alright. 28 plus 2. 1d8 plus 2 plus. Is that intelligence modifier? Yeah. So it's total, it's plus 7. Not 14.
14 damage?
Yeah.
You eviscerate this ghoul. Ghoul number 4 is down.
Yay! Like you even see like Ollie run up to it. They like jump the shit out of it and just ends with Ollie just grabbing the ghoul and just like forcing it onto like the chainsaw like arm of the direwolf.
Alright.
Like he just
That ends your turn. Next up, Finny
Do I have to
Finfin.
like wait? Do I have to do anything for the poison or unless it takes an
Oh, right.
action?
No. You reroll at the end of your turn.
Okay. Oh, I forgot to do that.
You can reroll right now.
What's the die? Is it D20?
It's a D20. It's a D20.
Plus, is it my con saving throw or is it just
It's
flat?
a con save. It's a con save.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay, you're working pretty well here. 12?
That is not enough. I'm sorry. You need to get
Damn
above
it.
13.
Oh my. Okay. Okay, he does not make it. It's fine. All right, that's it for me. And
All right. Finn, you're up.
All right. Who is still alive after everything?
There is ghouls 5 and 6 and the 2 Death Slingers.
At this point, the Death Slingers are a problem. I need them to die. So I'm trying to decide now, do I switch to the swords to do more? Actually, wait, you said they're resistant to slashing, right?
Yeah. But I did say that they're not resistant to piercing.
So yeah, I'll probably stick with the bow then, because they will resist my sword attacks.
Yeah.
In that case, I'm wondering if I should just ult, like, here and now.
You can.
I can't hit all enemies with it, so...
You can.
Do I wait for later? Do I use it now? Fuck it, we alt.
Fuck it, we ult. Alrighty, roll that d20. If you get above a 10, you get to roll the d100.
Alright. That is going to be a 19.
Alright, roll that d100.
Big money! That is a 94.
94. Hefty. Deathslinger 1 looks like it's nearing death.
Sweet.
Deathslinger 2 looks like it took damage for the first time. It is going to use its reaction to half your ult damage.
That's fine.
That's still a hefty amount, though.
Yep, seems like a lot.
The ghouls are fucking dead. This is
Yeah, I assumed as much. I'm very familiar with it.
Atomized.
I'm sure that those ghouls are dead, and I assume that Deathslayer 1 is close to death.
Yeah, it's standing, but it's not looking too hot.
Ultimates are an action, I assume.
Yes, they are.
I'm wondering if I should just, like...
They're an
use...
action or a reaction. It kind of depends, but in this case you used it as a...
Yeah,
action.
definitely an action. I'm going to try and use my skill again as a bonus action.
Alright.
And...
Oh, right, hold on. Because of the way your ult works, the field that you already have with your skill expands to 30 feet.
Oh yeah, I could use it, so...
Meaning the first Deathslinger is within it now.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm willing to move closer if I need to get things within range, but I'm willing to get both of them in there.
Yeah. If you're going to be using your skill again, you probably want to hit... Deathslinger 2 is around like 50 feet away, so...
Yeah.
While Deathslinger 1 is like 20 feet away from you right now.
Yeah. I'll just do the roll to hit both of them then.
Gotcha.
That's going to be a... That's going to be a 19.
19 hits. Roll damage.
That's going to be... 2d. That's going to be 10 damage.
Oh. He's won. He's won.
I've almost had it.
What does your skill do, if I may ask?
The skill itself, it's a storm of arrows falls within range at any enemies damaged in the circle. So.
And what if something starts within the circle?
It doesn't say. It just says it damages anything within the circle. I don't know if it does anything specific.
Well, let's say when it starts in the circle, they take damage.
Okay, sounds good. That works with me. It'll kill it next turn.
Well, speaking of its next turn, I'd assume.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
Yeah. Deathslinger 1! It is just a d6 from what I remember, right? It's just... For how much? Let me double check. Also, hi, Dio. Hi, Dio. Nice to have you here. Oh, yeah, no, it's dead regardless.
Sweet.
It was 1, so it's dead. You see as
Basically.
this thing lets out like a shriek, a gurgle, before it crumples onto the ground and disintegrates into nothing. Alright. Taking up Kasai's turn, you hear the sound of footsteps behind you, Ollie, and a hand is placed on your shoulder. You heal for 5. and you are cleared of your poison. As you may use this lay on hands.
Oh. He's like coughing and he's like, what? Oh, well, that clears nicely.
You see as she
Okay,
exhales
so
a little
heal
bit.
5, right?
Yeah. You hear as he sort of clacks the feet sort of like against the ground below. Alright, we're not done yet. And she's going to use her skill as a bonus action. And she's going to raise her hand and she she has a sword in hand, but in her other hand she has a gun. A handgun. And you guys get I'm gonna roll a what is her hit dice as a paladin? I believe a paladin gets a d10. Boop. Oh, okay. Plus her proficiency bonus. Oh, Zam. Alright. You guys gain. This is technically temp HP, but we count it as shields. You guys gain 8 points of shields. So, how shields work, they work like temp HP. They get taken down first before it actually reaches your health.
Neat.
Yep. And she's then going to run up. She's going to does she have anything to oh she can only move 30 feet forward and it's only Death Slinger 2. And she sort of exhales. Does she want to use it? Yeah, she is. Fuck it. She's gonna use her ult.
Uh-oh.
You see as this woman exhales, as you see as her hair goes from this deep black to this golden coloration. As the sun glows brightly, as the elements swirl around her, you hear her say, I will not let this place fall! I will preserve everything! And I'm gonna roll. Alright, she got a 14. Time to roll the D100. $67 damage
To everyone, or?
to the Deathslinger. The Deathslinger number 2. Its reaction is still up. So it's gonna have that. Still hefty points of damage though. And you guys gain an extra D10 of shields on top of that. So let me roll for shields real quick. Oh, heck. You guys gain an extra 9 shields. And but that took her action. She doesn't quite look winded, but she looks ready to keep fighting. Arius.
I've had enough of this Death Stalker.
Yeah.
Our ults can be a bonus action, correct?
Ults are an action or a reaction.
Okay.
They can be used on the end of someone else's turn or on your turn.
Then I am just going to pop my ult.
Alright.
17.
17. Yep. Roll that D100.
Let me get the D100 up. $91.
91.
Plus my hunt passive
Plus
of my
your
extra
hunt
hit
passive.
die.
Yes. Yes.
99 points damage.
It is still going to have that. However, though, I think you kill it. Let me double check. Let me double check its HP.
Well, my hit die, I thought I can choose between it being pierce or lightning.
Yeah.
So I'm just
Well,
gonna do pierce.
Regardless of what it is, you kill this thing as you pull up funny alt line.
You know, I was actually shopkeeping some new ones to spice things up. Let me just pull up my notes here. Where is it? Hold on. Alright, I got it. The answer was obvious. You simply lack the intellect to see it before. Boom!
And the Death Slinger crumples to the ground, ashes once more as you guys win.
Yay!
Ugh. And you see as the Antimatter Legion starts falling back, and there's a moment of like pause where everyone lets out a cheer.
I'm still posing.
Yeah.
Still cool guy posing. Just hitting the all out attack like Joker pose where he's pulling on his glove. Just
yeah. There is a pause amongst everyone else, and most of the soldiers are rallying and cheering. Some are moving away the wounded. There are none dead as of now. And the person that was perched atop, shooting from a distance, very clearly keeping the ones that would have joined this fight. I was having her roll behind the scenes to see if anyone would join, and she did not roll below a 10 once. As she sort of exhales, and you see as this sort of like sniper like jumps down, and the wind sort of coalesces like around her for a little bit, sort of to slow her fall a little bit. Ugh. Good job. You guys are new. You new to the resistance, or? And then Yumi's kind of just like, no, they're sky people. Sky people. Here.
I'm back.
Welcome back, sky people. Here. The far outer reaches of buttfuck nowhere space. In the boonies.
Hey
Yes.
guys, sorry.
More or less.
For a minute. What
You're
happened?
fine. Alts were popped and Death Slinger 2 was fucking destroyed. Which was good, because it was going to do something really nasty if you guys didn't kill it.
I feel an alt nerf coming in the near future.
Oh, I already nerfed it. You guys can't crit. I'm okay with how things are right now.
I could still crit. Ugh. Ugh.
Wait, what do you do? Crit.
You see as the girl, now that you know as Patricia, sort of like puts like a finger to like her nose. Are they IPC or? No, they're not IPC. In fact, what are you guys?
We're from the Star Rail.
A genius, intellect. You know, smart. One of the smartest people in the galaxy. Follower of the Hunt. The Jianzhu Laofu loves me. I have so many titles, I'm running out of air.
Maybe you should stop talking then.
Oh no, I'll continue.
Oh my
number
god.
42 of the Genius Society.
Okay.
A
He's just gonna
hand-created
like put his
simulated
hand over
universe.
his mouth and be like, okay,
There's no
we
way
get
he's
it.
gonna let you do it. There's no way he's gonna let you do it. It's like,
Can
no.
we like try and roll against each other to see if it even works? Would we be allowed to?
Yeah, I'd allow it, yeah.
What would we even roll for this?
This would be like opposing like acrobatics or athletics check of your choice.
Oh, I think. Oh, my buddy boy has really high acrobatics, so let me do this. That is a nat 20.
Mine was also a nat 20.
Oh,
Oh, what is the
Alright.
Counterpoint,
modifier?
shocking grasp.
counterpoint.
What's the modifier for yours? Because Finn's is
Like a
really
1.
high.
It's like a 1. But I'm gonna
Finn's is
shocking
plus
grasp
10.
your hand the minute you try.
You-
You're getting shocked.
yeah, you're gonna need to roll for shocking grasp.
Wait, like, what was that? Could not hear you guys.
He said the moment you try, you're gonna get shocking grasp, and I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know.
Have to roll
It's
for
an
it.
18 for
Honestly, it
shocking
would be
grasp.
really funny to just see them get into a fucking fist fight. Just like after this shit.
I know it's hilarious coming from me. I'm sorry for my compatriots. One has amnesia, the other has an ego bigger than the size of a mountain.
It's not an ego if if all of it is true.
It's an ego, and you need to get it in check.
Oh, true or not?
Regardless, that doesn't answer our question. Where are you guys from?
Well, I mean, I'm from the Lofu, so is he. Don't know where those two are from, but we're from up there as he points to the sky.
No,
Yes.
no shit, Sherlock. They call us sky people. Now, if you would let the intellect finish, I was gonna say we're trailblazers with the Astral Express.
The name
It's not my
looks-
fault. My laundry list is longer than you've been alive.
The
think I'm
nameless. Let's see. Perhaps you're the ones that can help us out then.
Maybe.
What exactly do you need help with?
Well, as you know, the Antimatter Legion wrought havoc to this place some 500-ish years ago. Records of times long past state that 2 stars fell upon this world and laid it to ruin. The first star is already known, but the second star is yet to be seen.
No. I believe that's the one you're talking about.
That was the Aeon of
Stellarons.
Destruction. The Stellarons, I think is what people would call them.
Yeah, that's the weird thing. The nuke's dead, and so that would have also meant the path of destruction's gone, but, kinda looks at himself. I think he might still be alive, maybe? I don't know.
Just because an Aeon dies does not mean that its Pathstriders die with it. If that was the case, the Trailblaze would have died when Akavili fell.
Doesn't he follow, like, several other paths?
Akavili is the Aeon of the Trailblaze.
Ah.
Regardless, we are followers of the preservation because it's literally the only thing we have now.
Huh.
This place used to be full of abundance, water, land, anything you could think of. Now it's just nothing, aside from a few scant rivers below.
Surprise, if it used to be full of abundance, that usually meant Marastruck would have followed.
Being Marastruck, I don't think I've heard that before.
It's an illness that affects long-lived species like myself and him.
I was actually Marastruck.
I see. Well, as it states, we have a lot of stuff to go through. We don't know if this world is even recoverable, if anything's able to be done with it.
All we gotta do, I believe, to at least help is we gotta get rid of the first 2 Stellarons.
You should probably consider abandoning your planet. It'll take hundreds and hundreds of years before the effects of the Stellaron can be undone.
Especially if it's the effects of 2.
Yeah. What are you thinking? Probably 2,000 years before the thing even begins to heal?
Well, let's see. The fall of Nanook was a century and a half ago, and before that, the old Trailblazers cleansed Eurilo 6 of their Stellaron, and they're just now getting patches of grassland. Mm, I'd say another 500 years before you have above ground water. Of course, it's my compatriots hate to remember that I am a genius, so I may be
Oh my-
wrong.
Oh my
I'm punching him in the
God.
face.
Well, if that is the case, that does solve that. However, though, we're not in any sort of position to actually ask for help from the outside world, as the Antimatter Legion destroyed any semblance of interstellar communication a long while ago, and any blueprints that we may have had are either scattered to the wind in the dust or unlegible to most people.
Well, don't worry, because you got us. We're here to help. Send the best of the best.
Indeed. If we have the Nameless, then we may have a chance to save this world and save the people on it. Come with us. We'll show you our living quarters.
Hmm.
And
Actually, you got anybody here I can fight?
wasted
I mean, I
energy.
already said I'm willing to spar with you, you know.
I know, but I want somebody to fight. I don't want to spar. I
You
want to
see,
fight.
you see as Yume sort of like exhales a little bit. I will fight you once we get home.
Okay, guys, listen to the nice lady. We're going home.
She like shakes her head before she starts moving out a little bit. So, as it stands right now, the Antimatter Legion has been wreaking havoc. However, though, if what you're saying is right, that makes a lot of sense on why they're no longer as coordinated as they once were.
Yep.
If Nanook is dead, then that means that there's no one really leading them. And what we're getting is occasional raids. They're not as intense or as coordinated as before, but it's occasional.
You're essentially getting troops with no general.
Yes, and that does make our life easy, but that doesn't mean that we are guaranteed to survive.
Mm.
And you
Actually,
guys enter a building, and it leads towards this like downstairs area, and it seems to enter towards like a surface corridor that leads into like an underground railway system. And as you guys walk, the path gets steeper and steeper, but the more you go, you're just like, okay, the air here smells a little bit stale. And then the scent of fresh water hits your nose.
pull, pull.
Oh my God.
The desert sand disappears as you enter this cave system, and below, deep below the ground, you guys enter what clearly is a civilization living underground, near an oasis of sorts.
Right as they notice there's no more sand, you just see like a singular teardrop from Kasai's eyes as he's just, it's beautiful. There's no sand.
You guys see at most, like, well, at most in a village of this size, it would be nearly like 100 or so people left. This place is being held together by a few hundred people, some of which are warriors, some of which are elderly, some of which are children, and some of which that don't want to fight in general and only wish to provide. You see what looks to be farms providing food in terms of vegetables, some form of protein. You see a few chickens actually that are alive. amongst this spring, this oasis that seems to be continuously sprouting water.
This the sacred phoenix I was told about in legends.
Welcome to the unnamed village. That is what we like to call it. And it's, as far as we know, the current last bastion of humanity on this planet.
Yeah, gonna be on a shelter, more likely just to abandon this planet because you said there's only 100 people here, right?
100 or so, yeah.
100 or so. That's gonna cause inbreeding. Hate to tell y'all this, but y'all are kind of screwed.
You see as the mood seems to dim a little bit.
You didn't have to, like...
Well, I'm stating a fact. Mr. Smartest guy in the universe over there probably would have said the damn same thing.
I wouldn't have said the same thing.
You would have said it in a smarter way.
I wouldn't have said it at all.
You see as, like, when you did say that they're kind of screwed, the soldiers look a little, like, downtrodden, and you see as Yume, her face doesn't quite change. But Patricia looks pissed. But she keeps to herself.
Say it. Just say whatever you want to say, Patricia.
She then just walks away as she moves to tend to some children who like run up to her and start asking her questions, and her expression shifts to one of hope or trying to be hopeful. This is all that we have left. We have machinery, yes, but our last mechanic isn't quite around anymore. We have a place full of sciencey stuff, and I'm not good at it, and Patricia only knows so much from her brother.
Well, we got a scientist and 2 mechanics.
If you want to go take a look at Malcolm, he's up there, and you see as she points towards a like in this like cave area. There seems to be like an incline where there seems to be a massive building. It looks ancient, all things considered. With the lights are currently like turned on. It looks, to your knowledge, it looks to be a laboratory of some sort, or what looks to be a lab. Make yourselves at home.
Arius
Alrighty
kind
then.
of clears his throat and goes, "Now, as much as I would love to take a look at whatever you call a lab, your defenses need work. Get your strongest men to bring scrap metal up top to the barricades," as he turns to walk away.
Very well then. Alright, you heard the man. Grab whatever scraps you got lying around. We could go to the junkyard. Very well. Grab what's needed from the junkyard. Anything that's unrusted.
I'm gonna go take a walk around.
You can do so. As you walk, you see as the outskirts of the village seem to be the sort of like farmlands held together by a singular family of people that still bother to know agriculture around these parts. Going around this village takes around an hour at most. It is not a lot.
Actually,
I
Nagi,
wish.
really quickly, before I leave, or before Arius leaves, he's gonna kind of look at Patricia playing with kids and be like, "You, come here. Someone's gonna need to learn how to maintenance these things."
Very well then. Alright, you two go along and play. you see as they like nod, and you see as she gives them like this rubber ball as she walks back. All right, what you got
Just
for me?
sighs as he reaches into his coat and pulls out what looks like a little sphere, little mini doll. And he goes, "1 second, let me just remove the swears from this thing." As he like tosses it towards the kids, as he brings this talking doll that just goes, "If you think you're smart, talk to me."
Oh God!
He's merchandising.
You see as they're just like whoa, as they're holding up this like doll as they're like running around with it now.
I'm gonna teach you how to perform maintenance on cannons. Be grateful that a genius is teaching you. As he walks away.
She
Oh
she
my
she
god.
rolls her eyes and just starts walking. All right, let's see what you got. And Kasai,
Yes.
you see what looks to be a sort of empty ring of some sort. And you see as weapons are buried face up, with their hilts pointing upwards.
Hmm.
As this fight ring is seems to be the graveyard for fallen soldiers, and there are dozens of them in this ring.
So many lost souls. Too bad I'm not an exorcist. Can't see these things. I
You
can
don't
look
need
towards
to.
the future. Can't see spirits.
You don't need to. I'm sure they've already found the way back to Clypoth somehow.
Whoa! When did you get here?
You see, Yumi's kind of like standing there. I'm just here to pay respects to my family. That's all.
Oh, sorry about what I said earlier.
It was cruel, but it was accurate. I do not blame you. Perhaps you could have been nicer about it, but it is true. Without
Not
anything,
exactly the best people person.
you're fine. I needed to become a people person if I wanted to protect anything. You see as she
He's
seems to be
gonna.
holding a set of white flowers, as she sets it on what looks to be a staff planted into the ground.
Who's that?
My sister. She was a priestess.
Hmm.
She believed that if anything could happen, our salvation would come. In one of the biggest raids yet, a good 50 years ago, as you see as this woman has dragon horns on her head.
Hmm. Hmm. Don't see that every day.
And not Eastern dragon horns like Bailu. They are like Western
Yeah.
dragon horns, curled.
Yeah. That's why he says he doesn't see those every day.
Yeah.
Don't see that every day. Hmm.
Yeah.
West Dragon, not East.
Yeah. My family was born with the inheritance of Long the Permanence. I think that's what they call him. But I don't know.
Hmm.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter.
At least you know where you're from. I don't know mine. I'm an orphan.
My sister. She believed in fate. She believed in prophecy. In one of our biggest raids yet, 50 years ago, she died protecting everyone. There's a pyramid about 2 weeks from here. That's where the first Stellaron is being held. The Undead Capital, as a lot of people call it.
Hmm.
Supposedly, that was the home of a very ancient ruler.
What kind we talking? Crazy?
They said he was benevolent and strong. But after the Stellaron found its way into his tomb, it corrupted his very being.
Knock.
It's not
Listen.
Nanook, since he's dead, but
No, it's
no
just
doubt.
Nanook's influence would cause anybody who would become a follower of him to become chaotic. Easiest way to say it.
The Stellarons tend to do that. But to the dead,
Mhm.
to the mummified remains, and perhaps maybe to a spirit that could possibly do something. But we can't choose what life gives us.
Hmm.
And it is fine that we make ends meet somehow. We're alive. That's what matters.
Yep. Yeah.
And if we're
To
going to
be honest
die,
with you,
we're going to die fighting and trying.
I have to be not exactly sure how much time I got left. Could have 100 years. Could have a normal lifespan. No clue.
Hmm.
My fires, they as he just ignites his hand. According to Doc, they without the Mars struck there to feed off of, it's gonna be burning away at my own life. But if I eat some of those protein balls, I'll be fine. Maybe.
I see. Your power, your strength, is a form of destruction in and of itself. Not the destruction of self, but the destruction of energy.
Destruction of energy and everything around it.
Set in the flay of flames. That's fair.
Yep.
She sort of sits. Alright then. You wanted a fight? I will give you one.
Yeah, don't go easy on me just because I'm a one-armed swordsman.
Do not
As he's
worry.
gonna draw his blade.
I saw you fight. And we're going to leave you there for now. We're going to leave you there. Uh,
Yippee!
Finn and Ollie.
Traumatize the swordsman.
Clearly.
Yeah. Finn! What you doing?
Yes.
You are free to do as you please.
I'd say for now, Finn would. I think he'd probably be exploring around, probably trying to talk to people, maybe boost morale at least a little bit, considering what someone ended up doing earlier. He's
Yeah.
just trying
He's a
to be,
realist.
he's just trying to be a more optimistic presence because yeah, things look a little grim, but he wants to be useful. So,
Alright. And you are sort of enjoying that. You're sort of enjoying the ambience of this. At first, it was dull and dim, but this place feels like home. Or whatever home could be for anyone. And you you see a particular soldier sort of like sat down. Uh, he looks a little roughed up, getting older in his years. And he sort of looks towards you. Oh, hey, hairfolk. I haven't seen those in a while.
thinking about it now, I haven't really seen another hair folk like myself either. He knows he isn't their party member, but he doesn't seem like an actual hero. So, you know, false rabbit sort of thing.
Yeah, the last hairfolk we had was a scout.
Would you say hair folk are common around here?
They were. This place was used to be looked at by the abundance and the preservation. A place of unity before the two Stellarons struck. Or so that's what they say. Hairfolk were known to be adamant about what they do. And when everything started to turn into a desert, they struggled to survive. And the last hairfolk we have, or had in this case, was a scout. And she went missing. No one really knows where she is.
I see. Well, I suppose the adamant thing is accurate for me, I suppose.
I'm
Though I
hoping
suppose it's not me trying to find a more of a purpose, I guess. It's something to be adamant towards.
everyone has their own reasons for being the way they are. The reasons for fighting, the reasons for protecting. There is no shame. Only the right that makes it.
Understandable.
You're good people. I can tell you that. Perhaps some of you could learn to a few more social skills, but you're good people. I can tell. And do not mind Patricia. She's lost the most. And she's very adamant on keeping the last thing she has tying her to this world safe.
No, that's understandable. I know as much as our group is a little rough around the edges, I do have faith in everyone, believe it or not. And it's also understandable that that people would want to hold on to what they have, and especially if they've lost a lot. I know I myself tend to lack a lot of memory of where I was in my past. So maybe I know it's definitely a different feeling, but I can understand and sympathize in a sense.
He gives a nod. That boy up there. He motions towards what seems to be the laboratory. The boy working in there is far younger than he needs to. He should be running around playing with kids his age, but he's stuck in there, trying to find ways to save us.
I mean, that's the best that you can do, I suppose. I can understand the situation is dire just in general, and while I don't exactly know what a normal childhood would look like, I can understand that it's not this. Definitely not this.
Indeed. Holly. Holly?
Ollie?
Ah, okay. Hey,
Hold up.
yeah,
I'm here.
you're back?
I've been listening. Thank you, Bluetooth.
Thank you, Bluetooth. So, you're in this village now. Barnaby seems to be acting as a protector of, like keeping like the door, making sure nothing unsavory gets through.
Hmm.
What do you wish to do? There's a lot of machinery lying around this place, keeping lights on and everything.
I guess Ollie could just start inspecting them. Right now, he's just kind of tired
Yeah,
because before he's only been really been making sure that the train could be like functioning and everything alongside Pom Pom. But like
yeah,
these last two, like this past week, it was like the first time he's been, I guess, fully participating. And it's looks like and it's like his body is still not ready for it. At least not now.
you see as whatever what few trees there are providing oxygen for everyone. Whatever few trees are left.
Hmm.
You see a set of hammocks, sort of like strung up, very clearly meant for someone to rest outside if they don't want to be in their homes this time around. The place is cool enough as it is, and it's near the water.
Hmm. No,
Rest,
I
rest
didn't
and
know.
relaxation. You can grab yourself a short rest.
Yeah, he's not gonna go on the hammock per se, but he's just gonna be like He's just gonna kneel down like next to the water. He like cupped a bit of it in his hand. He doesn't drink it. He actually just sprays. He just splashes his hair and the rhinophores like on the top of it. Yeah, little sea creature in the desert. That's probably not great for him, but probably not comfortable for him.
Fucking, it's the image of like SpongeBob like dries like
I don't need it. I
I don't need,
definitely don't need it.
I don't need it. Back up on the surface, near the barricade, you see this area seems to be very highly like monitored. There are more people up here doing patrols and stuff like that on the buildings. Arius, you're going to be setting up turrets.
Wow.
I need you to roll me either Tinker's Tools or Intelligence of your choice.
Is
Arius?
Sorry, what's up?
Shane?
Oh, you have
Hello?
everything set up. I need you to roll Tinker's Tools or an Intelligence to make these turrets.
Yeah, I'm good at this. That is going to be a do.
Do.
It's intelligence, so I get advantage. Yes.
Yes.
That's going to be an 18.
18. You are able to make two turrets. One for the eastern barricade and one for the western barricade. Alright, so how do I provide maintenance for these things?
He's gonna reach into like his pocket and produce like his own like I like to imagine it's a case that's embroidered with his initials on it. Like these are the Tinker's tools you will use. And he's gonna kind of like run her through the maintenance process and like, hey, if this happens, that means this is broken. If this happens, that means that's broken. Yada yada.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And she's gonna roll intelligence to see if she can retain any information. Okay, that's pretty good. Yeah,
Rolls a
she retains
one.
all that information that you have given her. Alright, gotcha. You can see that she's got some prowess in engineering, at least.
It will.
Hmm.
It should help keep the people you care about safer. Then
Yeah. When you say people she cares about, there's like a flash. You could tell that it's a sort of care and love for a sibling, and that gaze is a younger sibling, a very, very much younger sibling.
one of the children you were playing with.
She shakes her head. No, it's my little brother up there in the lab. He's not quite a genius like you, but he's smart. He's been trying to work on a way to get interstellar communications back up.
Most people can be geniuses. It's not something that you are born with, it is something you work towards. I'm sure if he put the time and effort I did into being smart and learning, he could be a genius too. Back on the Jianzhou, the reason why becoming Mara struck was such an issue is because the people thousands and thousands of years ago were ignorant. And they messed with things they shouldn't. Knowledge prevents ignorance. Preventing ignorance prevents death. The others think I'm an egoist because I continue to bring it up, but the fact is I've lived longer than they have, I've seen more, and I know more. And my charge is keeping them safe. I am not their friend. I am their parent. Now, I am proud of everything I do, but that's besides the point.
Well, if you're someone that works really hard, and especially she like points towards the turrets made up of scraps, and it still looks really good. I'd say I'd be proud of that myself. I'm not gonna lie to you. If that's the minimum.
I am proud that my many, many years around the cosmos, all 450 years of them, have led me to a various amount of titles and people who I can call upon for help. But I also understand that my age brings responsibility, that Trebios, the Genius Society, even Lon the Hunt, has bestowed upon me to keep people safe. I'm not going to dawdle. I refuse to act like a friend when we continuously walk into situations that can bring harm. I hunt, I learn, I grow. And I pray they can continue to enjoy their sense of wonder for as long as they need to.
She nods. Yeah. Let's hope this world has a little bit of wonder left in it to share.
What do you think creates a world? Not a planet, not the geological thing, but a world, a civilization.
It's people, for the most part.
Correct. As stupid as a decision my friend made to say it so point blank, to be honest with you, this planet is doomed for another 1,000 years or so. After we cure the cancer of all worlds and we purify the Stellarons and we lock them away, you and everyone you know will be dead before above ground water reaches this planet's surface again. But the world can continue to live on. I've taught you how to make these. Yours won't be as good, point blank bluntly, but you know how to maintenance these. You will be able to survive. We're not going to leave you stranded on a dying planet. If I go and I chat with your brother, I'm sure we can get some level of interstellar communication up, and you will have to find somewhere else to live. But the world of this place will have to continue on with 100 people underneath ground.
I see.
But this planet is dead.
She nods. It's been dead and dying for a while now. I guess once everything is said and done, let's hope we can migrate somewhere where we can truly be safe then.
You questioned if we were IPC when we first met. Why? I thought you were probably the preservation. Would they not be a excellent candidate?
They preserve, and it's true. But I've seen the reports of the IPC on this planet. They extort. They extorted so much from us. Materials, minerals, everything. And once the Antimatter Legion came, they left us. They didn't even bother trying to preserve anything from us once they had everything they wanted. We follow
It
the
will be hard.
preservation.
It will be hard to find a planet that isn't at least involved in the IPC. With the IPC at this point. It could be someone where they trade with, someone under their mogul, but the IPC has a finger in every pie. Don't let that cloud your choices of where to live next.
She nods. You're right. I can't be letting my biases dictate where we're going to be living. Any life is a better life than this. Thank you. You should probably check up on my little brother. He'd probably be interested in learning something from you.
Nagi, what's this planet called?
It's Parvos 12.
Parphos 12?
Yeah, Parvos 12.
I will speak with the genius of Parphos 12, and I will teach what I can and help where I can. On the field, off the field. One of my compatriots is probably working on your electrical system now. He's a creator like me, though we dabble in different subjects.
Fucking idiot savant Ollie already like optimizing the shit out of the electrical work. Like, damn, this place is shit.
What the fuck?
I would like to say, Ollie, I would like you to roll me like your Tinker's tools to see if you can optimize the lighting of this place.
Right. Inkers. Actually,
Let's see if you can up the electrical work of this place significantly.
yeah. Let me see. So it's like a D20 plus what exactly?
It would be your intelligence.
Okay. So total like soft 20. And
Soft 20? Oh, yeah.
yeah.
Like, this place was running on fumes. You're just like, ah, let's just tweak this or that. And it's just like, what
Wait, hold
should.
on. This time, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. You see him like you basically see him bury himself in like the electrical work.
It's just like, man, I wonder what could work. And then you're just like, this thing needs a proper power source, something that will last a long time. And then you just soup the fucking engine like no one else's business. As you optimize the lighting and electricity in this place, as you know what you thought is just like, oh wow, this place is really dim. It lights up like it's fucking Christmas, okay? You like flashbang, the flashbang of light.
Just the Ash Baby emote.
Just the
Literally,
Ash
he
baby.
literally went Ash Baby. He literally went Ash Baby.
As this place is now full,
Oh.
I would say fully operational, but it's a lot more optimized as the power of this place will probably live on for a little while longer. Who knows how much that little while longer is, though.
That's nice.
And
That's nice.
after all
Like
is
Ollie
said and
still
done,
seems stressed for some reason.
as everyone comes back, you guys see as the lights sort of like intensify, the the lights of the morning sort of shift to sort of an evening light now. As I'm going to say this, you did fight with Yume.
Okay.
You matched her really well, but very clearly, she was preserving her energy because she knows something else is going to happen, and she's going to need all the energy she can. She fights you, but her mind is focused on something else.
Boy, your mind ain't fully in this fight. What's going on?
The Undead Capital. I'm thinking about raiding it soon.
Yeah.
See if we can put this Stellaron business to sleep for once.
Just you?
I'll see if I can take some
Going to
of
be
my
realist here. I don't think. Mind if I join y'all?
I'll have to talk to Malcolm about it. He's the one that has the maps and the layouts of this planet more than anyone else. So we're gonna have to go to the laboratories anyways.
Yeah. Plus, y'all probably could use somebody with some future sight.
And you see, as everyone is sort of like making their way on back, Patricia actually sort of enjoying the presence of Arius. Seeing his wisdom comes from years and not just pride, though pride is still part of it. The door to the laboratories opens as you see a very small figure, a child, walking down. All right, I got the plans up for our next interstellar communications array. As
Hello.
you see a boy that looks very similar to Patricia, except on his face seems to be like the birthmark of what looks to be like a raccoon mask.
Wait, is this? I think I
As
know who this is.
as
I think I
Malcolm,
know.
as Malcolm
Yeah.
sort of looks down. Um, he looks towards like the others. I haven't seen anyone like this, but and then it's just Sky people. Wait, you're Sky people, and with
Yepperoonie.
with the excitement and perhaps a newfound hope in this young boy that just came down from the laboratories. That is what we're going to end our session.
Aw,
Yeah.
fair enough.
Uh, so, how do you guys like it?
I am enjoying this.
I'm enjoying this
Same.
as well. I actually, I thought of more of a backstory for Ollie, but I will share it some other time, or maybe just in private with you, Rocky.
Yeah.
I feel like Nagi has a funny lore idea for my guy, and I'm very scared.
Yeah, bro, just drop like but there's no way, right? There's no way, and then like it's just like I'm gonna put a pin on this. I'm gonna just put a pin on this, like, bro. He's gonna.
So, more than most things, I'd like to say thank you to my players for being here. This next week we are probably going to be having another D&D. We don't know if we're going to have everyone around, but most than anything, we are going to have this be bi-weekly after next week, because then we're going to be switching between Ruby D&D and Honkai Star Rail D&D. So we'll see how it goes. We are fitting of people's schedules as much as we possibly can, but I would like to thank my players for being here: Odin, Fonioni, Song, and OD, for being my players for this campaign, because otherwise, this campaign just wouldn't be happening. So I'd like to thank all of you for being here, and of course, stretch your water, drink your legs. And we will see you all next time on Honkai Star Rail D&D on episode 2, where the group is likely going to go after their first Stellaron.
Can't wait to put it in a gun.
Yippee.
Oh God.
Put in a what? You're gonna put it in a.
We're not gonna shoot with a Stellaron. Bad
You
idea.
can't
No.
stop me.
Oh, you're supposed to be the smart one.
Planet cancer bullet.
I'm going
yo.
to let me just absorb the Stellaron like the trail. But
You are
No,
not.
no.
what's the worst that
You blow up.
that could happen? I
You
should
blow up.
revive. No.
You blow up.
I'm just
boom.
saying,
In fact, you
would
blow
you
the entire fucking planet.
Would you rather trust a Stellaron with the genius or with, Trebios, the prankster?
Trebios is at least somewhat responsible. She jokes, but she's responsible to a degree.
You've not seen anything that proves Arius isn't responsible. He's just got an ego.
He's got an ego, and he's pissing off all of his teammates.
Well, maybe his teammates should just be smarter, lol.
Alright, with that out of the way, alright everyone, have a good rest of the day. Say bye-bye everyone.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Nagi's playing favorite. I'm joking.
Bye!